Okay. Anyway, so last time we left our intrepid adventurers, you guys had uh, gone and made your way down towards the rat trap, and were
Wait a minute.
heading into the second layer. Um, you guys have just reached the edge of the first layer whenever you guys hunker down for the night to take a long rest. So it is now morning. You guys are currently on the south side of the rim, and the entrance that you guys know of that Bjorn, you, and Jiro cleared out was on the east side of the rim. You guys can get there relatively quickly without any issues. But was there anything you guys wanted to resolve this morning?
Yeah, so hey, Dr. Asher, check this out. While everyone was asleep, I took some of the snake skin from those big ass snakes, and I made like a little jacket for Nurse. So now you've got crow armor.
I wake up and I am honestly just, thank you. This is incredible. And I immediately put it on Nurse, and he looks so cool. He stands apart
I
from
also
all the
made
other
like
crows.
5 backups. I made 5 backup jackets because we will need them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You never know what happens.
I'm imagining Nurse with like a little King Cobra hood. Put around.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, you know who I imagine Nurse as? You guys watch My Hero Academia? You know
Yeah.
Todoroki? No, not Todoroki.
Now you're thinking of Tokoyami.
Tokoyami, the bird guy. That's what I imagine Nurse looking
Dark
like.
Shadow.
Yes, Dark Shadow.
No, my goodness.
I'm gonna find a spell that like is similar to Dark Shadow, so that I can use that with him.
That'll be cool. All right.
Thank you so much, Jerry. I this is gonna come in handy so much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it helps the AC, but it looks badass.
You know what? Sometimes that's all it takes.
Says the man who was literally on fire all the time.
I'm peacocking.
I know. Does he know what a peacock is? He's also regular talking.
Yeah. Has your character ever seen a peacock?
I mean, I went to the finest school in the States. I'm sure I know what a peacock is.
You lost your memory.
I'm still aware of what a peacock looks like. It's like a common knowledge. It's not like I saw a mouse and I'm like, what is this tiny creature that's in your pocket? Jerry?
It's your boss.
If I'm what?
It's your boss. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to refer to you in that kind of way. So what's the plan for today, boys? We're going to keep going down?
Yeah, I think we're going to get all up in that hole.
I think the best way down is from the east. I figured it out with Jiro pretty recently, so it should be safe.
Okay.
Well, let's make our way downtown.
Walking fast.
Let's walk fast.
How fast are you walking?
Fast.
All right. So you guys head on
We
over.
have a like this moment.
Yeah, at this point, you're able to make it there without any event. You guys weren't too terribly far away. But let's see. As you guys come to the edge of the rat trap as it heads down, you see that the walls of this section are kind of inverted in a way as they kind of go out this way from the entrance that you guys were in. So the climb down is relatively difficult, but you can imagine that climbing back up this inverted wall would be a lot more difficult. Thankfully, you have ropes and such that Bjorn and Jiro had gone and placed to help assist. So there's no need for any athletics checks at this time.
Hell yeah.
I gotta stop you all right there. If you want to use the ropes, you have to pay the toll to enter the hole.
We have to pay the
Bjorn toll. If you want Bjorn's toll.
How much?
no.
Well, I'll buy you a drink, but that's it.
How much for the bowl?
I don't know. I've never gotten this far.
No.
Bjorn, are you trying to tell me you're a virgin?
No, he's just a whole virgin.
I say because I thought he was married, so this completely changes my perception.
He's a little.
He's a little frigid.
So you guys make it down to kind of this rock platform at the end of the ropes where at this point you're down in the inverted forest. As you take a look around, you see stalactites everywhere as trees are growing out of these stalactites downwards. And one of the things that you notice about this area is just how strong the wind is. You feel as though, you know, if you were a small creature, you'd be picked up and blown away with little effort. But as you look down, you see hundreds of meters below you is just nothing but another drop. As the shape of this area is kind of like a dome as it goes down until it finally meets the base of the second layer. All of this is the inverted forest, and then finally you see the ground kind of flatten out and go down towards this opening that is what you assume to be the Great Fault. It is nothing but a straight drop down with sheer cliffs on all sides. But yeah, the biggest challenge is just getting there.
Is Nurse like struggling to stay afloat, I guess?
Yeah, so when Nurse is trying to fly around you, Nurse constantly gets blown, way off course and has to fight just to get back to you. So, Nurse isn't necessarily, going to get blown away and gone forever. But, there's definitely a challenge in Nurse trying to stay near you.
In the cloak of my elven kind, it has a hood. I'm gonna open it up and put Nurse in the hood behind me.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go. Nice little visual there.
I set up D&D Beyond, or not D&D,
Roll 20.
to have a hex map. I'm estimating each of these hexes being like probably about half a mile, something like that. But what we'll do for this part is, we'll draw in the routes as you guys follow it. But I'll have one of you guys go as the navigator. So the navigator's going to roll a survival check to see, what happens in the next place and if you can stay on course. If you roll poorly, you have a chance of getting lost, and you have to roll again to try and figure out where you are.
I say,
Who's good?
Bjorn, you've been down here before. How about you navigate us?
Well, who has the highest survival? I have a +2.
I have +5.
Oh
You
shit!
should do.
I got
I can-
+3.
If that works
I got
for flavor.
This is a forest, right? So
Are there any critters around?
right, like it's teeming with critters.
Right now, you guys don't see any critters at the moment, but you do feel like, especially you, Rill, you feel like the presence of animals and wildlife in this forest, so you know that it's teeming with life.
Can I call out to them in Sylvan and ask for directions to the village? Or
As
at
you
least the
call
general
out,
direction to it?
So as you call out, they respond kind of unknowingly. None of them really know, because this is just a massive forest. This isn't just a relatively small one. But Jerry, can you give me an insight check? Because you saw a vision of it. So if you can roll well enough, you probably will remember exactly where it is.
Oh,
right.
okay.
I got an 18, and that's with my -1 to insight.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll say that's good enough to have a pretty solid idea of where it is. I'm going to go ahead and drop it on the map real quick.
Oh,
There you
there
go.
we go. Okay, it just came up for me.
So the red dot there, that represents where the place is. It's in the bottom.
Okay.
Bottom right.
Whew. We got some ground to cover, guys, or some not ground to cover.
So we're on the second layer now, and we are right here, Robbie.
Yes.
And we need to make it there. Okay.
Right.
Blue area is hole. Green area is treetops.
Yeah.
Okay. I look at Bjorn. I think we're gonna need that big thing you have.
So Bjorn, I was thinking,
you.
if you were angry enough, Bjorn, if you were angry enough, could you fall to the bottom and be okay?
Feel like in, I don't know, like 8 or so like levels of advancement of myself, I could probably be angry enough to fly short distances of 30 meters. But
he's got some character development to go through first.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to test it, but I just wanted to know.
At the very center, where you guys are right now, if I were to roll damage for you, it would be about 86 d10.
Woo!
So I'm resistant to bludgeoning damage. And
I was gonna say, so that's okay. That's like 86 damage if you roll all ones.
860. Oh yeah. 86 if you roll all ones.
Right, and if
60
Bjorn's
as
raging,
max.
so if
What if it was longer than a minute to hit the ground?
I don't know. I feel like he would just be angry the whole way.
would there be a deck save involved
To prevent from falling to the ground?
to like maybe roll when I land and absorb
No, not
some?
at all.
Because if so, there would be a chance that I survive if you rolled all once. Because I would have advantage.
Through the hardened layer of lava.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
And we saw what Dragon Essence did to him, so lava might rejuvenate. He
I
would
just
have
come
to
back.
have something.
I come back up as the Dawn Titan.
I mean,
Mommy?
Shit.
Are you my mom?
Whatever you need me to be. So I'll get the Dwarven grapple cannon thing, and we can who is the lowest. I guess it would be next to get there, or athletics, however Robbie wants to handle it. But whoever is worst at that is probably Dr. Asher. Can take Grinder, not Grinder, Snarler, the room. Well, for Asher, Grinder.
But I've got +1 to acrobatics, so I'm not too bad.
I got 0 to athletics and acrobatics.
You take it.
wait. Okay, so we got the flying group. Can't someone make a platform with a spell?
So with the, it's not going to be in all areas. In the area you guys currently are, there's some ground that you can walk on. There's some stalactites nearby that you guys can use to get from one tree to another. So in this area, you don't necessarily need the grapple cannon. It'll definitely help, but there are going to be some areas that Bjorn has actually seen. Jiro was showing them to him, where the distance is extremely far, and traversing that area without the grapple cannon is nearly impossible.
Is there a way to strap it to my arm?
Like a Mega Man?
Yeah, sure.
Eventually, maybe. Or I'd love to do it now.
Yeah, you need to get someone to make the stuff for you. You probably need someone like a weaponsmith.
That's on the list.
I mean, could I tinker tool it for him?
What I'm gonna do is, when it comes time for a scenario where you guys need to use the grapple cannon and get across a really large area, we're gonna do athletics or acrobatics, some kind of check in that manner. And if you fail, which depending on the area is going to change the DC, so I've got a couple DCs depending on where you guys go. If you fail, you have a chance for the person directly next to you to catch you before you fall. And if so what we'll do, you have 2 opportunities for a save. You have
Nice.
your dex check to yourself. As you're falling, you can try and catch the rope before you fall. You have a second dex check from someone else who's going to try and save you by catching you as you fall.
I have another idea. Snarler can go within a mile and carry something like 300 pounds. I can't remember. So we could just have it on standby, and then if somebody falls, I can send it out. That way. And let's probably want to love it.
What is it?
My flying broom. If
Oh,
someone falls,
yeah!
because I can send it out a whole mile. I named it Snarler because it's one of Thor's goats, flying goats that pull his character.
Nice.
Yeah. So I can send it within a mile. I don't know if you allow it because I know there's still a mechanic that you want to have an effect. So
I think that with that, depending on like your reaction time and the closeness of the person, you'll probably get like 1 opportunity because the falling speed is going to be an issue for them. You know, once they get up to a certain speed, you may not be able to catch up to them.
I'll do it later. Well, I wasn't gonna write it. I was just gonna send it because it can go on its own.
Right.
But
And
I'll
so
just
I think
do it.
that'll add another layer to this. So if we get a chance to actually utilize that, that'll be something that we can try.
Can we do a
I would
chase?
rather not kill one of you guys by having you fall to your death, but
We can do a chase where the broom is
I mean,
chasing
it'd be like that sometimes.
So yeah, let's get it started. So you guys are currently in the brown square there. Where you guys want to go? You got 2 paths. Let me zoom in and show a path.
How far across is that big blue?
How far across is what?
The big blue hole.
That's about 10 miles.
That's not within range of my grapple cannon.
10 miles?
I could fly it, but I couldn't grapple it.
Yeah, not quite. So you got those 2 there. Those 2 lines I just drew. You can choose which way you want to go, but we'll have some survival checks.
Well, I mean, we know at the very least we need to go south from where we are.
Yes, that makes sense.
And I think this is one of those times where we should not be exploring. We should just get where we need to go and then worry about exploring.
I agree.
Because I want to level up, and I feel like getting to this village is going to level us up.
Same. I feel like I will grow as a person. This experience.
Physically.
I might get a little smarter. We'll see.
Bjorn gets a little harder.
Always getting harder. Right, because he gets more hard points.
That's right. I forgot about that.
So, give me a survival check.
All of
I think
us?
it's going to be real.
No, Rill. He is your navigator.
I look at Rill and I'm like, hey, don't fuck this up.
Can I get advantage by conferring with critters?
Not in this case. This will be all on you, baby.
Can we roll to assist? No? Okay.
14.
14, all right. So yeah, as you step out into this area, you start to see that the path is pretty solid here. It's mostly just rock and stalactites that have pretty well-formed paths already, so this seems like a pretty well-traveled area. As you move through... Let's see. Nothing seems to happen, but as you start to move through, you see out in the distance these shadows that seem to be not necessarily following you, but you see them moving through the forest through the trees pretty quickly. So we'll go ahead and take our next step. What do you guys want to do now?
How big are the shadows?
I'll say yeah. Like if Rill tells Jerry, he can look at him with his eyes of the eagle.
Eyes of the eagle.
Yeah, eyes of the eagle.
Which square do you guys want to explore?
Well, we're heading south.
Oh fuck! Get me out of here. How do I move? There we go.
Wait, do we actually have characters to move right now?
Oh, I actually need to give you guys.
I guess
something, at
we're
least.
here, right?
Yeah,
Going south?
I feel like that colored dot.
Bjorn out.
I'm zoomed way out to see everything. So even if there are characters, we probably won't even be able to see them.
I'm just gonna throw Bjorn on there. Let's
So that's fine. I think that's enough for now.
I'm just gonna give
Come
everybody
on,
permission.
on my back.
I mean, you could carry us all.
He won't do it. He
I
won't.
can carry 2 of you, and the broom can carry the 3rd. But that means if I fail, we all die.
No, just have the broom drop whatever they have, and then save the 3 of us.
It only carries like 300 pounds.
So we carry Bjorn.
No, I don't think so. Oh no, it does. Yeah.
You're gigantic.
How
So
much
it does-
does Bjorn weigh? Like, he's got to be pushing 3. Like, I'm 240 pounds. He's a bigger man than me.
It's the rock is pumice, so it's pretty light.
How much does the rock weigh?
Nope. It's just gonna be the rock.
He's gonna have the rock's weight.
That's perfect.
The rock weighs 260 pounds, and he's 6'5".
So Bjorn weighs 1 Dwayne Johnson.
Oh my God, Dave
That is a
Bautista
big-
weighs 290.
I believe that. So that is a standard unit of measurement now. It's canon. 1 Dwayne Johnson.
You are 1.5 Dwayne Johnson. You're a big boy.
I'm 1 Big Johnson. Have you guys seen the commercial for the speedboat called the Johnson? And it's like you and your kids and your Johnson.
No,
No.
Yes.
Oh no.
that sounds terrible.
Real.
I love it.
Oh Jesus. All right. So, which squares do you guys want to explore?
Those aren't squares.
Well, hexes. Which hexes do you guys want to explore?
I guess the one just south. Like,
This one here.
now, when you say explore, do you mean like look through it, or just like travel?
So it's a traveling through.
Okay.
So unless you guys want to spend time to actually explore and see what's going on in that area, it's mainly just to be trying to see if anything
Well, I
happens when you pass through.
I think given that we're over on what looks like the west side right now, we need to get to the southeast side over here. I think we should just stick to the edge until we're over at about the south side, at which point we could start veering off. I feel like the survival checks to not lose our way would be pretty easy if we're trying to stay near the giant fucking hole.
Yeah. However, it's more densely populated by the edge, right? Because that's where everything comes in.
Not on the other ends of the rim. So there are multiple entrances, but most of them are pretty either unknown or not very commonly traveled. This is the
Okay.
north there, so this is going to be like the most accessible, and more delvers are going to be in this area. You might run into a delver or something.
Oh, nice.
Paladin Man 3.0.
Yep.
Check it out.
3.0 is going to be there. The deep. Oh,
The descent. Nice. I say we might run into some of those people who are finally able to leave the abyss now that the Odiog is dead.
Oh.
Yeah, so actually, when you guys come to that that area there, you do see a couple of emerald whistles on their way up. You know, now that things have been cleared up, most of them are starting to make their way out. But you're catching like the back end of it.
I make sure to talk very loudly about our battle with the Odium. We can just flex hard on them.
As
Right?
I,
I'm so glad that we killed that Odium, so now we can come down here.
Right?
as you hear
First
this
level's
talking,
like chumps, dude. I'm ready for the second level.
We were only red whistles, and we killed an Odium.
as you guys start saying that, you hear a couple of them saying stuff along the lines of, "God, you hear these assholes?" Right?
I'll be like, yes, I do.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, give me a survival check. I assume you're going to this one here.
21.
21. All right.
That gets us 2 squares, right?
I think an at 20 would.
As you go through, you see that it's a pretty safe path. Again, there's nothing that happens this time, so you feel confident that you're in a good spot. What do you want to do next? Where do you want to go?
I mean, do we see any more of those weird shadows?
Yeah.
Give me perception checks.
All right. I got a 20. Not natural.
A dirty 20.
Whatever you like it.
I got a 15.
You got a 10?
13.
You got 15. Okay. With the 20, you see the figures are moving away. They don't seem to necessarily be concerned with you, but it seemed to be a group of probably about 8 to 9 figures. As they're still within sight, but they're moving away from you at this point.
Interesting.
Okay, guys. There's something out there, and it don't seem that concerned with us. There's a handful of them. Like, I need both hands to count them. But, like, at the very least, they ain't moving the same direction.
Yeah, they seem to be heading further towards the rim, like out in this direction here.
So you're telling us there's nothing to worry about.
At the moment, but I'm gonna keep an eye on them. Because, you know, shit's upside down right now. I think we got plenty to worry about.
So, in this area, you see 2 paths, one here and one here, heading out. The other square there doesn't seem to have a clear-cut path, though you could try and explore a route through it if you want.
No, I'm good with well-traveled paths.
Same.
At least
I agree.
So which route do you guys want to take?
The faster one.
Yeah, how about we go with the south one? I mean, that might not be faster, but it's certainly more direct at the moment. Until we know otherwise, I'm going with the direct route.
And go ahead, just to speed this up, give me 3 checks. And
Survival?
Yeah, give me 3. And in this group, we'll see what happens.
24.
Dang.
17. 17.
Damn, I was
Alright.
thinking, like, here comes the 4.
I can't get a 4.
Oh, sweet.
So
I get a +5.
as you get to here, you see again there's another well-traveled path heading straight out in that direction there. I assume you guys want to follow that.
Yep.
All right. And
Like, I am not Robert Frost from this scenario.
the next one, you see this area. These 2 areas don't seem to have a real clear-cut path, but the one heading straight towards the wall seems to be well covered. So, do you guys want to keep on the rim, or you want to head in?
That's what she said.
Nah. We should probably just start trying to go a bit more to the right now. We don't want to keep going east.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know. We're still fairly close to where we started. I wouldn't mind sticking on the path a bit longer. Because what if literally right around the corner it makes the turn we need?
Cool.
All right, so you guys are gonna stay on the path. As you do, you see the next area seems to continue on. Oh, that was not right. It's not the color I want. But it keeps going straight right now for this next section. And we've got one more, so if we stay on that route again, you see it veer southwestward.
Cool.
Okay, cool. That works. I'm good with that.
All right. Go ahead and give me a couple more. But while you're doing that, what's you guys' marching order?
I'm probably in the front.
Yeah.
If I'm navigating, I have to be
Your
first.
navigator will probably need to be in the front.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So I guess it's going to be Rill, Bjorn, Jerry, Asher.
Okay.
So how many checks do you want me to do?
Crow is like, or Nurse is looking behind me in case like anything happens.
23, 12, 6,
Oh.
23, 21, 22.
Hold on, how many did you roll? That's like 6 there.
You told me 5. I rolled 5. 23, 12, 6, 23. No, I rolled 6.
That's okay.
That's
Okay,
fine,
so
what
the
you
last
said.
one was 21.
Drop the lowest one.
Huh?
So let's see. Which you guys trying to stay on the route pretty much the whole time?
At least for now.
Okay.
I'm just
Like,
following
if you
them.
Well, yeah, you're in the back. You're normally in the back. You normally bring up the rear.
Dr. Asser.
You know it.
So this is the route that you guys have discovered.
I'm
As you
good
start
for that.
moving through it, yeah, the first route seems to be pretty uneventful. As you come down to here, let's see. You guys see the shadows starting to move towards you as they seem to have noticed you at this point.
How big are they?
Right now, they do seem about medium-sized, but they're a little far off, so you're not 100% sure. As you guys move to this next section, though, they seem to keep their distance right now, but they're still kind of trained on you. But as you do, give me perception checks.
Perception.
16.
Oh,
7.
nat 20. First roll of the night. Starting off good.
Did you not roll perception earlier?
Mm-mm.
No, I was the only one that did it because I was purposefully looking at him.
Oh, I did earlier. Whatever.
First roll. Hell yeah.
I said, because if it's something we're looking at, I get advantage on all those rolls, so I just go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is B-Site.
Well, yeah, we're not going to hear these shadows. That'd be interesting, though. Like, hold on. It sounds like something's shadow.
You can hear
Well,
Shikamaru.
this isn't for the shadows, so this is for something else.
Oh, okay. Well, 23 regardless.
So who got? Did anybody get below a 14?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, everyone except you notices this kind of thin blue mist start to kind of move through the area. It's moving up from where those shadows were. As you see it start to approach and yeah, it's moving completely through the forest. You guys don't really smell anything as it comes towards you. What do you guys want to do?
Is it moving toward us though?
Yes, the mist is moving towards you.
How high is it? Is it like just on the ground? Or?
Well, it's on the ceiling.
Whatever.
And it's moving up towards you guys, and it's pretty much filling the whole area, so you guys would be enveloped in it.
So we like it's too tall to like climb out of. Too
Right.
deep.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Hey,
prepare an
is that
action.
flammable?
Firebolt.
Okay, let's see if that's flammable.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I maneuver my
what's-
orb of Ecris between me and the mist to see if it pushes it away at all.
Oh, you didn't see it. Someone tell Bill about this. Bill, you're
As
close.
soon as we did, there's a cloud.
Krill, something's coming and it's big and blue.
Giant Smurf.
So, Vinny, with your nat 20, give me another check real quick.
Perception?
This one's the, what would that be? Probably
Arcana? I don't know.
nature.
Ooh, okay. All right, I rolled an 8 plus 4, 12.
You've heard of a mist. In the second layer, you don't know exactly what it does, but you've heard the other delvers talk about it as kind of this ominous thing that should be avoided.
Guys, we really need to get away from this thing. I remember hearing that we shouldn't get near it, and I think it's getting near us, so we should hightail it away.
Okay,
Sounds good.
which direction is it coming from?
All right. So for the next 3 sections you guys move through, give me athletics checks.
Oh boy.
Can I do acrobatics instead?
Hmm.
4.
Oh,
Oh,
12.
I'll say yeah, you can do acrobatics.
okay. I was like, 'cause I get +6 to that.
I got a 10.
All right. God. 8, 22, and 25. So it started poorly, but man, I recovered like a champ.
Oh, are we doing 3 of them?
You said
No,
3
I was
seconds.
just gonna have you do one.
Oh shit! All right. Hold
I
on.
got it.
I'll
We've
just
got
do
an
one.
8. We've got a 4. Or
I got
7.
a 10.
4, 10, and 8. What do you
And I got a
Mark?
12.
Well,
This is really bad.
Does not go well.
all right. So yeah, as as you guys start heading down through this section, you see the smoke come up, and it actually envelops you guys as you are now surrounded by it. Let's see. Give me Constitution saving throws.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy. It's like everything's coming up Bjorn.
19.
I rolled a 19.
Oh, dude, I rolled a 19 as well.
8.
So plus 3
man.
And then Falcon rolled an 8.
right there.
Yeah.
Do we all like give it like 2 points of ours?
Let's see.
Technically, that's a 22 for me.
No one asked.
What's that?
I mean, a 20 and a 19. It can only get worse from here.
You're on the downward spiral.
Watch my next roll be a 17. Wait, 18, I mean.
All right. So yeah, as you guys breathe in this smoke, nothing.
He doesn't
seems
need to
happen
breathe.
right away. What's
Oh
that?
yeah, I don't breathe.
Is it breath? How does it work? I'm pretty sure it's just breathing. So.
Yeah, I just hold my breath, or don't breathe at least. The only downside is
Oh no,
This-
it's just contact with it. It's not actually you have to breathe. It's just
Okay,
contact
cool.
with the mist.
cool. I say because there is one downside to holding my breath, as it were. It means I can't talk.
Wheels.
No, Wheels is fine. He gets my roll.
But yeah, so
What about Nurse?
Nothing seems to happen right away as you guys all continue on. But
Great. Nothing seems to happen. You might be okay.
yeah, all right. Go ahead and give me a couple more athletics checks, or not athletics. The other thing.
Survival?
How many?
Let's do 4 this time.
So we're enveloped by this mist now, right?
Yeah, it's all around you now.
9,
Mm.
6,
Mm.
25.
That was a nat.
Oh, it was, yeah.
Yeah, that was a nat 20.
So if we got lost on 6, he saved it.
So we've got 8, 9, 6.
Bjorn was
9, 6, 25,
like
13.
Bjorn was about to say like, you should let me take over, and then you like immediately course corrected.
So you guys were here. So with the first 3 rolls, after you roll your nat 20, you end up realizing you're over here now. You don't know how you guys managed to get in this area. You've veered pretty far off course.
Oh boy.
So, yeah, now with that, you see that you aren't in an area that has a clear-cut path anymore. As you come to the next section, which way do you want to go? You can go into any of the hexes around you.
How about we go this one?
Does anybody have a compass?
We have a nurse.
Actually, you know, hold on to that. Hold on to that thought.
That's true. Well, it's too windy for Nurse.
I mean, I have an adventurer's pack, so I'd assume I have one.
I'm gonna slap Rill on the ass, and I'm gonna cast guidance on him. Whenever you want, and I'm pretty sure you can do it before or after a roll. Up to you. You can add a D4 to it.
Okay.
It can. The roll can't. It can roll the die. Yeah, so you can like wait and add a D4 to it whenever you want. You don't have to do it immediately. Like if you roll poorly, you can do it.
So basically, save it for like the next nat, or save it for a nat 1.
Yeah.
That would turn your nat 1 into a 10. Well,
Maybe.
potentially a 10.
At worst, it can make a 6 or 7.
So I guess we move southeast.
Southeast. Okay.
Aye. Wait.
So when you guys go to make this section, make the move, you see a path not too far off, but it appears that to get to it, you're going to use the grapple cannon.
Let's do it.
Does the path seem to be going the way we need to go?
Yes, it is heading back towards where you guys were and towards that southwestern direction.
Okay.
Or southeastern.
Okay, let's make it happen.
All right.
Yes.
Alright,
It's not attached to my arm yet, but I hold it there so I can pretend it is.
As long as he's doing that, I'm going to call him Rock, because that is the Japanese name for Mega Man.
I
And
like
he's named
that.
Rock.
Yeah.
Alright, Rock, let's go.
So go ahead and give me a. Let's see, what would this be?
An attack. Because it is a weapon. Stat at it. Cool! This is fucking great. Oh god. Alright. It's only a +2.
What's your strength?
We go back. 18 +4.
+4. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm gonna leave it as is.
Well, that's fine. I attack recklessly.
All right. You You attack recklessly with this thing.
Ellie! Does that mean I get disadvantage if I fall? I have to make a dex save.
No, I'm not gonna do that. But if the trees tried to attack you, then you would be in bad shape.
Mimics.
That is an unnatural 20 and an 11. I'll take the unnatural 20.
All right. So yeah, you shoot it across as it latches onto this tree on the other side of this expanse. And you go ahead and tie the rope to the tree right next to you guys. So go ahead and
did it. To attack recklessly.
Go ahead and give me athletics or acrobatics checks now, as you guys go to move across.
Acrobatics for me.
What's you guys' order, so that way we know who's going to help who?
Probably Rill up front. You know what? I'll go on the back.
He's not navigating.
I'll go to the back so I can see if someone falls and I can set the broom as a last resort.
And I'll go first because I'm pretty dex. So if I need to save somebody, I've got +4 to dexterity save.
Yeah, I'll go after. Rill will go after Jerry because Rill's not that good with acrobatics or athletics.
No, I'll have you stay with Bjorn because if something bad happens to Asher once we get across, I can just swap with him.
I think
because he is still my.
With
just
this,
send Rill over on
the person
broom.
that you can save is the person directly in front of you, because you're going to be able to see them as you're climbing across this rope. You'll see them fall.
So if I go last, I won't be. I don't have any help.
So we do Asher, Jerry, Rill, Bjorn.
Okay, I'm good with that. I'll go second. I got a 23, by the way, so I'm good.
All right.
Okay.
I also got a 23. How do you like that?
Nice.
Wait, I got a 7.
Roll that guidance! Guidance! Roll it!
Roll the guidance.
Use your guidance.
Oh yeah, guidance.
I got
So,
an
yes,
8.
You got an 8?
No, it was a joke. He's gonna roll.
Now I have a 9.
Hey!
Alright.
You DC was an 8.
Can I just go across on the broom?
Well, you've already started to walk across. The die's been rolled, so Bjorn, give me.
I'm holding the broom as I'm walking across.
I got an 11.
Bjorn, give me a dexterity check.
I can see this. So, oh no, that's a save, not a check. Damn it. Whatever. Can this be a save? I'm saving him. Like,
Oh wait, you're supposed to give me a. I'm sorry. Rill needs to give me a dex save first to see if he can. For you, it's a dex check.
oh,
For
okay.
him, it's a dex save. So the first person that's falling, it's a dex save.
It's just a D20.
I know, I'm thinking.
Thinking what?
And I wild shape into a baboon.
Can you wild shape into a bird?
I
I
can't
don't
fly
think
it.
fly.
Can
Can you wild shape
time
into
it would take to change would probably be more. I mean, if you want to wild shape before going across next time, sure. But this is like a reaction where wild shape for you, is it a bonus action or an action?
It's an action.
Okay.
Oh man.
Next time, just like wild shape into a rat and like chill in my pocket.
Hey, hell, he could wild shape into a mouse and ride with me. I already carry one.
There you go.
All right, Bjorn. It's all up to you now.
Okay.
Yeah, he rolled a 3.
Dex check.
Yeah, give me a dex check. Oh man.
Can I add my athletics modifier?
No, this is straight dex.
I'm sorry, man. 15.
That's it. That's enough. As you reach out, as he misses catching the rope, you grab his arm, throw him back up, and you guys continue on, make it across without any other issues.
I grab his arm, and it's like how my hand can totally wrap around his pencil and still make it fit. That's how big his hands are.
And I have enough time to spin around and watch the whole thing happen.
Next time I'm riding the broom.
That's cool. Yeah.
I mean, that actually might be a good idea. Actually, no, have Asher ride the broom. You wild shape into something that can either ride with Bjorn or Jerry, because we're the least likely to fall and the most likely to save ourselves if we do.
Wild shape only lasts an hour. I don't know how long it's going to be through this place.
I mean, do you have to stay? Is it for a whole hour?
It's animals rules.
It costs a spell slot, right? So we don't want to waste them all.
No, he's just
I get 2 uses for a long rest.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do it now, and then later you can ride the broom.
Baboon
So,
on a
we
broom.
just
You heard of Elf on the Shelf.
Get ready for Baboon on a broom.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, hell,
All
we
right.
could just have the broom send the 2, clumsy boys across.
One at a time?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna
And
cast
then-
guidance on myself.
That's fair. And then surprisingly nimble big boy.
Are you going to slap your own ass?
So yeah, you
Oh,
guys
wait,
make it.
the broom can carry you both. It's 400 pounds.
Oh, there you go.
Then we're good. It can carry the 2 magic boys.
So
And then the
out
2
of the 2 of you,
nimble
which
boys
one's right
just
bitch?
walk.
Fuck.
I don't think you can carry both at the same time because I'm carrying 133 pounds worth of inventory.
Give it to me.
Yeah, he can carry it.
Okay.
I look at Rill and I go, I hop on it first. And I sit towards the front. I'm like, he waited too long.
All right.
In fact,
Real
you could say
DUI.
it's right up inside of him. He's mounted on it like a hood ornament.
I get on it and I'm like, yeah, I had a newer model back home, but I guess this will do.
You remember?
He says that, and I say the command
Fuck, no,
word.
I don't remember that.
He talks shit about my broom, and I say the command word snarler, and I stomp, and I pop up Hickman and nuts, and you guys sit on it.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we have
It is fireballs.
to bury us across while the other 2 are crawling.
That's fair.
So yeah, you guys go through the next section.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
All
Follow
right.
the path that looks like it's going the way we need to go.
So yeah, I've gone ahead and drawn on this section here the route that you guys see, but I'm gonna go ahead and draw. As you guys look over to the southwest, you see not too far off, right about in that area there, it looks like a tower, but an inverted tower as it goes straight down.
Ooh.
And down at the bottom of this thing, you see what looks like a windmill, but it's facing downwards. So it almost looks like, the top of a helicopter or something, but you just see this ancient windmill slowly spinning with various vines and vegetation growing off of it.
Do you guys want to go check that out?
Nope,
Nah.
I don't care.
We should find the village first.
I'm currently carrying like 3 people's worth of ice cream. So
I'm thinking about all the body parts I gave you and how back in our hotel room there's just a bunch of body parts just rotting away in my closet.
Oh my goodness. Dude, I like the mic. I just noticed it.
Dude, I heard the playback on it and it's so smooth.
Yeah. This is the most crisp I've heard you when we were playing.
I'm glad. It was only $25. It's great.
Ooh. Man, you need to start your own, what is that? The channels where they just talk really ASMR.
just rolls dice next to the microphone for like 5 minutes.
No, man.
ASMR channel of just dice
roll
rolling.
the dice or crinkle the chips. Just get real close to the microphone and be like crinkling something.
So yeah, give me 2 survival checks.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna do perception check because I don't know this area. Like we just got lost.
11. 21.
All right.
And I got a 24 for perception. Yeah.
So you're trying to figure out if you recognize this area?
I'm basically just trying to see if anything here stands out. Like, did the shadows follow us when we got lost? Do I see anything I recognize from my vision?
Are we still enveloped by the mist?
The mist is dissipated at this point, so right now you guys are not. And the shadows seem to be following you still, but they are keeping their distance at the moment.
Interesting.
11 and the 22. So you get up to. Let's see. Draw the next one. There. So you see 2 paths that open up before you. That you can take. One heading back towards the rim and one heading straight south. The one that is heading back towards the rim, you see it start to head into this enclosed area where the trees and shrubs are growing so thick that it's almost creating kind of like a maze of floor and completely enclosed area, so you wouldn't have to worry about falling or anything like that.
Seems like a safe bet to head this way.
Also seems like a good place to get ambushed.
Mm-hmm.
I say I'm frankly good with either. They're both more or less heading the direction we need to go.
Well, it might be easier going towards this little enclosed space. No risk of falling off.
Okay, you want to go first?
I'll lead the way. And I touch myself real quick to cast guidance in case I forgot.
No, you can't. You're good.
Just like, you know, like in character, like my character forgot, like but I'm really casting it on myself.
Okay.
I can only do it on one person at a time.
Is guidance a cantrip or
It's a cantrip, but it's a concentration spell.
Okay.
So I can only do it one at a time.
That's fine.
So, as you guys head into this enclosed area, you see it start to grow thicker and thicker as it has gotten to the point to where these pathways that you guys have been following almost have like walls. And for those of you that don't have dark vision, you probably need like a torch or some light from your orb to kind of illuminate the area. So when you light up your orbs, you're able to kind of see. There's still a little bit of light leaking in through the ground, but as you walk through, you see it's kind of strange, as it almost feels as though this was created or man-made in some way. As you guys go through, you come up to a crossing where you can either take a right or left turn. Which way do you guys want to go?
Do we have a D2 we can roll?
I have a coin.
I was gonna say how odd is left and even is right.
No, let's go right because we were heading back towards the rim. Left would take us back in the direction we originally started.
I rolled a D2. I got a 1.
That's left. Odds were left.
There you go.
That's where we wanted to go, right? Or did we say right?
No, we wanted to go right.
Oh, then we should go.
As you guys take a right and start working through your working down the path, you see that it kind of winds back and forth, almost kind of like a maze of sorts. So go ahead and let's see, what is it?
Well, this is just such a conundrum.
Give me perception checks real quick.
For sight or
7.
Nat
sight
1.
This will be sound based.
Like I said, it only gets worse from here. I got a nat 1.
Alright, I got a 15 for perception.
15. We got a 15, a 17, a nat 1, and what was yours, Curtis?
A 7.
7. All right. So, Rill and Jerry, you both see kind of lurking in the shadows. Actually 3 small figures ahead of you. And you happen to notice that behind you are 2 small figures. As this hall seems you are now with people on either side of you.
Guys, we're surrounded. Well, flanked. I don't know about surrounded. But there's people in front of us and people behind us. And does it look like they're travelers, or does it look like they're coming towards us?
As you brighten up your orb to kind of get a better look and see, you see what it looks like small humanoid frogs of some sort in various colors. One of them green, one of them is a deep purple, one of them red.
Ooh, I bet the deep purple one's pretty cool.
They're all wielding weapons as they appear to be moving towards you aggressively.
Guys, we're about to fight some battle toads.
I use my speak with animals, and I talk to the deep purple, and I'm trying to make it clear kind of deep purple thing, but I can't.
And you say, smoke on the water.
So these guys speak an actual language, so speak with animals wouldn't necessarily work with it.
I mean, if humans are technically animals.
It's like, we speak English.
I mean, if I was to go with that, then you could basically be like, oh, I don't know Elvish, but I'm going to cast Speak with Animals on this.
I know.
And, no, I'm not going to let that happen. Sorry, bud. So, no, they don't seem to communicate with you if you try to do that.
So they're giant frogs?
Yes.
I speak
they are small in stature, though, so they're like...
Yeah,
they're small creatures.
Are there any, like, acorns around? Like any berries or anything like that?
Mostly just vines. You see a few flowers here and there that kind of stand out, but it seems odd that you would have flowers in a dark area like this.
What about like rocks? Like anything hard?
Not really. There is, the ceiling itself, stalactites here and there that these vines are attached to.
Okay. Just curious. I'm prepping I'm prepping Firebolt, like just in case they try to do a surprise round or something.
I'm prepping.
You said there were 3 in front and 2 behind, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got a crossbow bolt at the ready.
All right. Go ahead and roll initiative.
11.
15.
11. 8.
Hey Vinny, when are you getting? What was it, Bane?
I've got it. I just haven't prepped it yet. It's like a pretty when I was prepping my spells today, I prepped Bless instead of Bane, which helps you guys out instead of hurting them. And I prepped Featherfall just in case, what if we do fall? I got Featherfall.
Okay. Smart.
And you just cast that when you get to the
Asher,
ground.
you're up first. What do you want to do?
So how many feet in front of me is because I was kind of towards the front. How many feet in front of me are those boys?
About 30 feet.
30 feet. That's perfect. All right, I'm going to I'm gonna move. I'm gonna do my full movement, and are they like standing beside each other, like, or are they kind of spread out?
The hall is about, this hall is about 10 feet wide. So, you've got two of them right next to each other, and one of them stacked right behind.
Oh, that's even better. Okay, I'm gonna move 25 feet up, so that puts the group that's in front of me 10 feet. The two that are in front of me are 10 feet in front of me, correct?
Yes.
And then there's one right behind them. Yes.
Yeah. So you've got 1, 2, and then the one on the left has one directly behind him.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Burning Hands. It's a 15-foot cone, and it should cover all of them.
All right.
Wait, where'd it go? All right, they have to do a Dexterity saving throw, DC 13.
That's a pass.
I'm sorry, DC 14.
That's still a pass. Second one passed. And third one passed.
Damn. Okay.
As they bounce off the walls and, just doing everything they can to avoid your attack.
All right. Well, they're gonna take half damage. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So half of 11 is 5 or 6.
Okay.
It's 5.
Yeah, you gotta round down.
All right. They take that much fire damage, and then I move 5 feet back, so that it's like I only moved up 20 feet. I end my turn.
All right. Let's see. So it is now their turn as they go to attack. Let's see what's. So as the first one you see comes running up and goes to stab at you, Asher. So that is a 15 to hit.
I'm gonna use my warding flare to give them disadvantage.
All right.
Wait. Before I do that, I'm sorry. A 15 does not hit. Before I do that,
Okay.
I'm sorry. it doesn't hit.
All right. So yeah, the first one comes up and slashes at you, but manages to miss. The second one goes and pulls out the one that was just behind him, pulls a bow out and shoots at who's going to be up front. I think it's probably Bjorn. Would be actually no, Rill would. He's going to shoot at Rill. Rill does a 21 hit. Sorry, bud.
Oh, you're not.
That's gonna be 4 piercing damage. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
It's either disease or poison, buddy.
Oof.
+1 to Constitution. Nat 20.
Nice.
All right.
You're immune to poison.
As you take this arrow into your arm, it doesn't seem to affect you other than the piercing damage that you take. And so finally the last one comes up. As it does, you hear it kind of make a chittering, gurgling sound. And all of you are within range of this.
Oof.
You need to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Hell yeah.
Uh-oh.
With advantage on wisdom.
17.
Okay.
4.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's bad.
21.
Damn it.
Nice.
Natural 1.
Oh no!
That's worse.
+0.
He is not very wise.
Oh no. All right. So
You did
Jerry
this.
and Bjorn, as you hear this gurgling noise, it starts to like mess with your head as you kind of feel dazed, as you just feel like this pain deep within your mind. You are both stunned until the end of the Grung's next turn. So it would be both of you guys' turns next, but both of you are stunned. So yeah, we're moving on to our boy Rill.
We didn't take any damage, right?
No one yet except for Rill. He took 4 points of piercing.
I just meant from the screaming gurgling thing.
The other two Grungs still seem to be hanging back. The ones that were behind you, they didn't engage this time. So, what you want to do, Rill?
All right. So, where are the 3 that have attacked us located?
You've got one that's directly in front of Asher, so he's within range of you right now. You have one that's about 5 feet or 10 feet away from you. So you could step up to him and be within range of both of them. And finally, there's one that's still about 30 feet from you.
All right. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the one that's in front of Asher.
Okay. Do I need to do anything?
They must succeed a Dexterity saving throw of 13.
Okay. Pass. Do they take half damage or something?
It doesn't say. I guess nothing
Oh.
happens.
Scroll down. Oh, okay. Yeah, Fenway's bringing some. Okay, must succeed on the throw or take. Got it.
All right. So, for my bonus action, I will activate Spirit Totem Bear. Give everyone 7 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Yeah.
All
buddy.
right. Nice.
God, I have like no bonus action things.
That's unfortunate.
It's your turn, Asher. What you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna. These guys are gonna be able to recast or reattempt to get out of this later, right?
Yeah. So they won't need to. They as soon as the end of the next creature's turn happens, then they will automatically be out of it. They don't
Oh,
have to do a
okay.
save or anything like that.
I was gonna cast Bless on all 3 of them to try and help out, but now I can fucking go ham on them. Okay, so they're all in front of me again, correct?
You've got one right next to you. You've got one that's diagonal, 10 feet out, and then one that's still. He backed up just a hair, so he's probably about 20 feet from you. So you could get 2 of them if you want to do that thing again.
I think I'm gonna try something different. Okay, the one that's right in front of me, I'm gonna hit him with Ice Knife.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna and let's see, does a 13 hit? Wait, before you tell me if it hits or not, I'm gonna use my guidance. I got a 4, so does a 17 hit?
A 17 hits.
Okay.
I take it 15 would not have.
So I'm done with guidance. So he's gonna take 1d10 of piercing damage. And he's going to take 7 piercing damage. And the guy that is beside him, which is diagonal from me, he needs to make a dexterity saving throw. DC 14.
Dexterity saving.
Yeah,
14.
DC 14.
Passes.
Okay, never mind. Nothing else happens. So I hit him with this frozen knife, and it shatters around him. But the buddy that's around him just kind of yeets out of the way.
Yeah, they seem to be pretty dexterous.
Okay, and he's right up on me, so if I move, I'm going to take an attack of opportunity.
Correct.
Alright, I'm going to hunker down.
Okay.
Got my shield up. End my turn.
All right. It is now their turn as the one in front of you again slashes out at you with his knife. Does a, let's see, 21 hit.
Yes. I'm gonna use my feature, Warding Flare, to give him disadvantage.
Okay. Does a 10 hit?
It does not.
All right. So as he goes to slash out at you, you cast Warding Flare, which blinds him for a moment as he goes and misses. And the second one is going to pop an arrow off at you. Does a 11 hit.
11 does not hit.
And finally, the one that was gurgling at you boys before is going to come up and slash at you, Rills. So he is right in front of you now. He's going to pull his blade out and does a 21. You want to do it? Okay. Let me see. So, with
Don't worry,
that,
guys. Help's coming.
give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oop.
You're going to take another 4 piercing damage.
Very loudly.
My bad.
Opens it right next to the microphone.
That ASMR, man.
Welcome to my ASMR channel.
3. All right.
The wrinkly
You're also
bag.
going to take. Which is it? 3 poison damage.
And you now have diarrhea.
Yeah, you are now squirting.
Wow, I can hear
the only
everything.
one-
Vinny.
Yeah. He's the only one taking damage so far.
I'll put it away.
All right. So Bjorn and Jerry, which of you two wants to go first? You both have the
I'll go ahead and go first.
All right.
Looks like it's. So we've got basically 2 of them right in front of Asher and Ro, right?
Yeah.
All right. And the one in front of Asher is taking the most damage because that's the one that got stabbed.
The one in front of the Asher is the
Yes.
Only one taking damage. Well, no, they all took damage because they all took half burning damage. So I'm going to go ahead and fire off a crossbow at that one. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Nice.
All right. All right, so that's going to be 1d8 plus 4. So that bouncy boy takes 12. I rolled max damage with crossbow.
12 damage to the injured boy.
Yeah. And I assume he's about 20, 30 feet from me. Right?
That's fair to say, yeah.
Okay. Basically, he's within the range of my purple lasers.
All right. And
So I'm gonna.
the 2 that were behind you guys are still just kind of staying back. They're not engaging, and they seem launching.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and follow that up with bolts from the grave at the one I just hit because he's still up. So
Nice.
I'm going to at least try and drop one of these bad boys. And a 23 definitely hits.
Nice.
So he's going to take 2d6 plus 4. So he's going to take 15 artificial great damage in addition to the 12 he took from the crossbow.
So another 14 damage.
Taste my green flavored wrath.
That's it.
He's going to take another 15. So he took a total of 27 damage from me.
Nice.
Yeah. This has turned Jerry into someone who's pretty damn good at a very set range.
Dude, I think that the bolts from the grave is such a cool thing, man.
Oh yeah, the thing is
Right?
badass.
It let me
Bolts
add
from the grave.
my sneak attack. That alone is worth it.
Bjorn, what do you do?
And he's still up? Is he at least bloody?
He is bloody.
Okay.
Like super bloody.
He looks pretty bloody. You see, this is the green one, so you see like a dark green blood kind of pouring out here and there from various wounds. What you want to do, Bjorn?
How close is the gargly one?
The gargly one, he's back a little ways. If you wanted to get to him, you would have to push past two of these guys. So both of them would either get an attack of opportunity, or you would have to attack one of them.
But he's within range.
He is within walking distance, yes. So if you were to walk up to him,
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna ring
quick,
while I'm at it.
Real quick, before Bjorn does it, I use my movement to
are you
stand
gonna run
behind Asher.
past?
You use
What's
what?
I use my movement to stand behind Asher.
Okay. So are you pushing past the two that are there?
I'm fucking doing it.
Oh!
Also, give me strength as you're pushing past them. It should be easy since they're
Yeah.
small, but
Strength or acrobatics? Or athletics,
What's
whatever.
just
Strength or acrobatics? Damn, alright. Natural 20 plus 4.
Fuck
All
yeah.
right, you're able to push past them without any problem in that respect.
I use my shield to just brush them aside.
Does a 21 hit?
That hits.
What about a 22?
Duh.
Alright.
I didn't say reckless yet, so those are not at advantage. Just so you know. You just rolled well. Alright.
Are you raging?
I am. I did say that.
Alright, so you're gonna take 5 piercing damage from one, 4 piercing damage from another, and give me 2 Constitution saving throws, since they are separated.
23 and natural 20 plus 5.
Fuck yeah,
Nice.
dude.
Alright. Yeah.
I took 4 damage, so I'm now down to only 3 temp HP.
Nice.
I love Barbarian. It's the fucking best. And I'm gonna hack this gargly guy. Let's see. Equipment. Oh, wrong one. Action.
Hey Asher, what's your AC?
Asher, what's your AC?
Oh, mine? I'm sorry, it's 16.
Okay.
Nice.
This way I know
Right.
what number to swap with you on.
Alright. I'm gonna do this recklessly.
Alright.
Thank God I did recklessly. Alright. There. Does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
Yay.
Wait, you had to think about that for a second.
I forgot
Horrifying.
what creatures I was using, so I had to double check.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 battle axe damage.
Nice.
13, alright. Alright. And Rill, it is your turn.
Alright, so I cast. There's one right in front of me, right?
Yeah, so there's one right in front of you, one diagonal from you that is in front of Asher, and then Bjorn is currently engaged with one just past them.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on the one that's super bloody.
Alright.
Has to succeed a wisdom saving throw of 13.
Okay. Nat 20. At least it was on a save and not on an attack.
Yeah. And for bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself. Give myself +2 bonus to AC.
Okay.
Nice.
Because you're having a bad
Nice.
night. These rolls.
Wait, what is your AC, Real?
16.
Okay, cool. Well, now it's 18.
Yeah.
What's Jerry's?
18.
Still the highest.
Of course.
Yeah,
yours
freaking
is
20, dude. Like, Jesus.
No, it's a 19.
Still, that's damn, that's up there.
I know. That's why I charge fast.
Yeah.
Hindsight 2020.
I would say mine can be 23 as a reaction for one turn, and that's it.
Nice.
That shield spell is pretty badass. It saves my life.
Yeah, man.
Asher, what do you want to do?
All right, so the guy in front of me is pretty bloody, and there's still a guy diagonal for me, right? Damn it, I don't want to waste this. Okay, I'll do that. All right, the guy that is in front of me, I'm just gonna fire. Where'd it go? Fire bolt him? Yeah, I'm just gonna firebolt him. So I just like make my thing into my hold my hand up and I just let one off. Does a
Blank.
23
blank
hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Blank you just shoot him right in the face.
All right, it's 10 fire damage.
You go Roy Mustang on that.
Oh! I like that imagery.
What is it?
Roy
Roy
Mustang.
Mustang just.
Oh, nice.
I like that. Okay. Damn it! I already leaned into the gun thing. I'll do
So you can
I'll
do
do
like
it.
this, and then just
Okay, I like that.
snap into the
I
point.
snap and then I point, and he takes 8 fire damage.
All right. How do you do it?
I do exactly that. I just like I have my shield up in one hand, and he just.
All right. Nice.
We're having frog legs for dinner.
So at that point, go ahead. You guys are gonna have to make 4 wisdom saving throws.
Jesus.
like in a okay.
Yes. As all 4 of them seem to come just within range of you guys, and you hear just that gurgling sound resonating within you.
They all do me?
All 4 of them are doing it.
Okay, what's the DC? So we know what we have to make.
I'll tell you if you make it. Oh well,
Right.
we're doing 4 of them, so DC is a 12.
Okay.
Okay.
20,
15,
21,
15.
20. All right, I'm good.
17. Hell yeah. 21.
All right, I went 9, 8, 18, 20.
I put mine in the descent thing.
All right.
18, natural 20,
Jeez.
6, and 7.
So
6 and
again,
7.
Jerry and Bjorn are stunned as all 4 of them take off. As you see them leaping away with as much speed as they can. So Bjorn won't be able to get an attack of opportunity on the one, but both Rill and Asher will get an opportunity attack on the one that is right next to them. So guys, go ahead and give me an attack of opportunity.
I would have to do that with my hammer, right?
Yes, it is a melee attack.
Okay.
Shirley!
Can I
Have
choose?
your hammer out?
I mean, I didn't. Unless you want to let me, like, firebolt him with a cantrip real quick.
You can bash him with your shield.
Can I choose to take like 1 point sonic gurgly damage in your raging?
No.
Damn.
20.
Nice. So you'll roll your dice twice,
All right, I'm just gonna bash
For
him with
whatever.
my shield.
and that's a flat
Doing
D20 for
shillelagh.
you plus
So
your
there's one
strength.
attack. You can't use it.
Oh, never mind.
I got a 13.
You got a 13.
Yeah.
That's enough to hit.
Oh, nice. Do you want me to use the same stats for my warhammer?
For a shield bash, that's gonna be a D4. It's kind of just like hitting somebody.
Am I still gonna get -1 for my strength?
Yes.
I do 5 damage.
I
roll
do
twice,
nothing.
I do 13 damage.
So -5 and then -0. All right. as you kind of go to hit him with your shield, he just kind of bounces off of it and keeps going. Real. What'd you hit him with? Just your Galele or something?
With my quarterstaff.
All right. So you pop him as he's taking off and running. And so at this point, you've got one of them that is 30 feet from you and Asher. The other two that were behind you guys are about 45 feet away. And then there's one that is 40 feet away from you.
And they're all running, right? Like they're just running away.
I'm only given they're all running, but I'm only giving the information for Asher and Rills, as Jerry and Bjorn are currently stunned.
When Bjorn sees Asher screw up on that shield, even through his stun, he notices it, and he makes a mental note to tell Asher that there are 2 straps on the shield for a reason. One goes on your arm, and one goes in your hand.
I was doing it wrong. Oh man! All right. I say so. Now that they're running away, I look. I know it's Rill's turn because you guys are stunned. I say, Rill, do you want to go after them or should we just let him be? I mean, we got one of them.
I feel like it isn't a good idea to abandon these two.
I agree. Let's just wake these guys up. And I use my shield to shake you awake.
All right. So at that point, you see them,
and I tell Wheels to bite Jerry's ear to wake him up.
Whoa,
you see Wheels run over and chomp down on Jerry's ear. At the same time, you see the frogs dash out of sight. Jerry, you are awake to the pain of a small rodent attached to your ear.
Ow! It's not my birthday. What the hell?
Dangling like an earring.
Yeah, dangling like an earring.
It does 1 damage.
All
Whatever.
right.
It's 10 hit points. I'll take the 1 damage.
So, guys, what do you... That was weird. Why do you think they attacked us? We didn't do anything.
Probably because you
entered their area.
Jerry immediately starts trying to take off one of the frog legs for lunch.
All right.
That's good eat.
Give me a nature check.
Who? Me, because I'm trying to eat it.
That's what you should take it through.
Probably, yes. All right, I get -1 to nature. I got a 16 though, so that's not bad.
Okay. As you start to go and cut at the legs, you notice you almost pierce one of the glands that seems to excrete toxin, but managed to just avoid it, so you didn't get toxin spilled all over you.
Oh.
And took the meat off of it, and
I take out my journal and I make a little note they have a poison gland in their ball sack area.
Not to be confused with their poisonous ball sack. Anybody want frog meat? It's good eats. It's good eats.
I'll take some.
All right.
Maybe we can eat it on the road.
Fact,
I think we should keep walking for now.
Bjorn's a red meat only kind of guy. He doesn't like Indian.
The guy had a simple dagger, but it was coated with a poison, so that any attacks would deal poison damage as well.
Cool.
If you wanted to pick that up, they also had a bow and arrow. The arrows had poison tips as well, so there was about 6 arrows there.
I will take those poison arrows.
So will you take the bow as well?
I have a bow.
You have a crossbow.
Fair. Was it a bow or a crossbow?
It's a bow.
Okay, I'll take the bow and the arrows.
Do you want to take the dagger as well?
You know what? I might as well. It's a finesse weapon for me, so it does good things for me.
I can tie the dagger to my axe on the other side of it, so it's got a little Oh, any tip?
So the weapons themselves will deal. The creature that gets attacked with them has to make a Constitution saving throw DC 12, or they take 2d4 poison.
Ooh, nice.
All right, so is it a short bow or a long bow?
It's a short bow.
Okay,
These were pretty short boys.
that's fair. Okay, one short bow, one dagger, and about how many poison uses does that dagger have?
Let me see. 7.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna call this my frog poker.
Your frog poker.
Yep.
Like you said,
Well, I already
Bronze.
have 2 regular daggers, so I needed to distinguish this in my inventory from my other dagger.
Oh, okay.
Also, if anybody needs an extra dagger, I have an extra dagger.
He's stocking up.
You only
I
do
mean,
something.
So as you guys continue on down the pathway, you see a passageway heading off to your left, but the path continues on straight.
I look back and I say, I told you we should have gone left.
That's where we went.
No, we went right.
Yeah, Mr. Survival Expert. I say this time we go.
Guys, I got lunch. This worked out for me.
You went out for a second.
Oh, I got lunch. I'm good with how this ended up.
You also got bit by him.
Whatever.
So,
It's not the first time he's bit me. I won't be the last.
so we're gonna go to the
As you
left
see me
or
put
straight?
the frog in.
Where you guys want to go?
What are the options in front of us?
Straight or left?
We should start heading east.
Yeah.
So straight.
Yeah, so straight.
In this case, because you guys have been doing a lot of turns and twists, your navigator needs to give me a survival check to see if you can determine which direction you're facing right now.
All right. While he's doing that, I pull out some cheese and put it on my frog leg. I don't need to eat, guys. I just like food.
14.
Okay. You believe that you guys are currently facing southward.
Believe. I like it.
Doesn't mean you're not right. I'm just saying that's what you believe. With a 14, that's a pretty good roll.
So if we're facing south and we go left, that should take us east.
Yes.
That would be easy.
Yeah.
I knew it.
All right, let's go left.
I would. Could I roll nature? See if I can see what side of the trees the moss is growing on.
Okay.
If there is indeed moss.
Yeah, I mean, and God knows if the rules are the same in D&D as they are in real life, but
Right, you're gonna get like a 19 and realize the moss is in all directions.
as far as Bjorn knows, his 10 tells him that the moss is in what direction.
As you start to look, you see a bunch of moss kind of growing all over these stalactites. But as you look, you're like, it's growing everywhere. I don't know where. So yeah, you guys head on down. Heading straight or right? Left.
Left.
Straight?
Left.
Left. Okay. Let's see. What is that? Sounds interesting.
Rio, do you want any frog meat?
I'll try some.
Okay, here you go. You can have the rest. I don't need to eat. I just like eating.
You guys have
Also,
any
you
more of
got-
that frog meat?
Say again?
You guys have any more of that frog meat?
You got any more of that frog meat?
Thank you. And I like, I make like a lighter come out of my finger and I like roast it a little bit before eating it.
I put a little bit of cheese on yours, Asher.
All right.
I'm
Who
like,
else eat
we're not at the
that?
country club anymore, and I just take a bite.
I'm
Who
so
else
proud of
eat
you, buddy.
What'd you say, Robbie?
Who all is eating it?
Everyone but Bjorn.
All right. Can you guys give me wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom? Oh, damn. Well, I'm okay at that, I think. I have a +5.
I get advantage on
I do, yes. +5.
I rolled 2 18s.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
I got an 18.
I got a 13.
You guys think that this tastes pretty decent, but you probably shouldn't eat it too often, as it kind of makes you feel a little numb.
The burn means it's working.
Let's see. I need to
Title of Asher's sex tape.
battle of your sex tape.
And fortunately, there are no tentacles in it.
Float,
Nah, he just reads those.
float like a butterfly, stings like when I pee.
You want to see something cool?
What are you doing right now, Rill? As you're walking through, is there like anything that you're doing?
Trying to talk to critters to see if they'll help out, and using mild earth on the ground to make sure it doesn't fall out beneath me.
All right. As you're walking, you guys, the other three of you, notice him keep shouting at the ground, "Speak! Speak! Speak! Speak!" Just over and over again. He keeps shouting, "Speak!" over and over again.
Okay, when I talk to critters, I'm speaking in Sylvan. They can't understand me.
No, this is something completely different. As you guys see that he's acting kind of strange, but
It's the poison. Where's the mist?
as yeah, you guys can assume it's probably something to do with the mist. As it's been about an hour since you guys encountered it, and he just keeps shouting, "Speak!" Asher, you want to give me a medicine check since you happen to be the most medicine-oriented here?
Yes. I hate how medicine is like a wisdom skill and not an intelligence skill. I hate that.
Yeah, seems kind of weird.
It'd be like that sometimes.
I think it makes sense. It's based off using the information you already have.
Oh, I thought it was like medical knowledge.
Right.
I guess that makes sense. I got a
guess
19 either
intelligence
way.
is like the ability to gain. So yeah, with the 19, you can tell that he has a form of long-term madness that's going to last for about 7 hours, as he's just going to continue to shout "Speak!" for the next
So
7
Will
hours.
should probably not be leading the way anymore.
He has Scald's disease.
I've heard about this in one of my medical textbook. It's called Scald's disease. It just makes you repeat something over and over again, and that's all that you can say. It should go away though. It should.
Should.
Emphasis on should.
So
Okay.
at the end of the 7 hours, Rill is going to have to make another Constitution saving throw to determine if he breaks out of it.
Okay. Well, he's shouting "Speak" at the ground. I have an idea. I go up and stop him. Hey, for a second, stop casting Mild Earth. I just want to see something. Does he stop yelling at the ground?
No, he's still yelling at the ground.
Okay, that wasn't it, guys. Okay, continue.
Are any of your spell components? Do you have any spells with verbal components?
Oh.
Oh no, I didn't even think of that.
Oh god.
Oh
I
shit.
think Shillelagh is.
Sacred Flame. Shillelagh. Spare the Dying.
Oh god, no.
Toll of the Dead.
Toll of the Dead. Animal friendship. Ceremony.
Oh my god.
A few of them.
Command. Cure wounds. Guiding
All
bolt.
the healing spells.
Healing word. Shield of faith.
Oh my god.
Thunderwave.
He can
Guys,
still use Ice Knife.
we're gonna need to take care of him.
Bjorn cracks his knuckles. How do you want me to do it?
No.
Real save.
In a medical sense.
So euthanization? That seems a little extreme, dude.
I died once before. I'm sorry, speak.
Yes, I'm just speaking.
Wait. I try something. I hand him my journal and a pen.
Okay.
Okay, and I say,
Speak.
Now write.
As he starts to write, you just see him writing "speak" all over this page.
I take it away. Like, what a
I
waste
have
of
no-
paper.
I wanna talk to him in Celestial. Oh no, I don't know that you speak it though. Never mind. Only
Yeah.
Curtis knows, but Bjorn doesn't know. Well, in that case, I'm gonna talk to him in the languages I know because I feel like we would do that right now, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna talk to him in Giant, and he probably won't say anything. But then I'm gonna talk.
Shouting "speak."
Then I'm gonna talk to him in Celestial.
He continues to
And-
shout "speak."
Does he say it in Celestial, or is it still in?
No, he's saying it in the same common. I don't know how Rill's going to react to hearing you say something in Celestial, but his like mental state is forcing him to constantly repeat that phrase.
Alright, guys, I have an idea. I smack him.
So,
Wait, hold on. I got something better.
Asher,
Skull.
Asher, you know that with long-term madness, physical attacks and such like that aren't enough to cure it. Something like a lesser restoration would be able to remove it immediately, though casting Calm Emotions would allow you to suppress the effects short-term, but after a while, once that wore off, it would continue.
Is health potion lesser restoration?
He used it on his hand,
Oh yeah.
the
scroll.
Oh, that was like, damn.
Guys, I think we just gotta wait this one out. I've seen this happen to some other patients, and after a few days, sometimes a few hours, it'll just wear itself out.
Huh. Should definitely get to where we're going there. We should definitely get to where we're going then.
I agree.
Yeah, let's, like, hold on. Hey, Rill,
Skull.
which way are we going?
Skull.
Can you point to which way we're going?
I don't know where we're going.
Does he point in the direction we were going?
Yes, he does.
Okay, cool. If you could
It's
still
just
navigate,
his
just point.
forms of communication are hindered here.
Okay. If you can still point to where we're going, you can still navigate.
You can only communicate through
We're not going to North Dakota. It's not even a real place.
It wasn't a nice date. I just waited to say something.
I know.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so as you guys start heading down, you hear a shuffling sound coming towards you as it's slowly getting louder and louder. Who's up in front?
Probably.
As Scald, I'm sorry, that's Scald. Ezreal, you're up front and walking forward. You see, still just shouting. You see, what looks like a dwarf walking towards you with pure white skin.
Paladin Man!
As he starts to get closer, you see that he's got various plants and stuff growing out of him. As he does look like Paladin Man. It's not Paladin Man, because Paladin Man got eaten by the ooze, but it looks like it. Probably his brother or something, Paladin Man 2 or 3 or whatever.
Paladin Mon.
Yeah, Paladin Mon.
Hold on. Does this mean Paladin Man is a Digimon?
He is. visual monster.
I'm good with this.
As it starts to approach, it seems to be unaffected by you guys' presence, as it doesn't slow down at all. It's just moving straight towards you. What do you guys want to do?
Guys,
Yeah, like-
let's clear a path. I
Yeah.
step out of the way.
Same. Shield up.
Yeah, so as you guys kind of separate a little bit to make room, as he's walking forward, you see him come up to the right about where Rill is, and as he gets there, he turns and looks at Rill, who just keeps shouting "speak" over and over and over again, and you just hear him shout. I covered my mic so it wouldn't be too terribly loud. But yeah, so he just screams at you, and then turns and continues walking down.
Hey, he spoke.
You guys remember in A Quiet Place where the old man just like screams out of nowhere for no reason? Yeah, but I've got up here now.
Well, that was interesting.
All right.
At least he didn't
I don't know
attack
if
us.
that's
Maybe
Skull.
he's got some form of madness as well.
That's Will's future.
So as you guys start heading down, you see the vegetation start to get thicker and thicker. So give me perception checks.
Sight or
This will be sight-based.
yay?
Nat
15.
20.
Nat 20. Nice.
I got the little pumpkin again.
22.
22, 20. What
I got
was yours?
a natural 10.
Natural 10.
I've got 2 Nat 20s and they've been on perception checks.
And 15 for Falcon. So with that, everybody but Bjorn happens to notice the vegetation around you guys seems to be moving.
Another assassin vine.
Real, tell Bjorn. Wait.
Skull.
As he just turns and starts shouting at Bjorn incoherently. But yeah, you
He's just
see
going,
the vine's vegetation moving around you guys. I guess we do.
Alright. I popped Bjorn and I pointed out real quick. Just, hey, dude. Oh.
All right.
Like it's trying to like get at us, or is it's just like moving?
You just see it moving. It's not doing anything like aggressive towards you guys right now.
These plants were like extra alive.
Yeah, they seem to be a little extra alive right now.
Fuck.
Which, could be cool, could be bad. Who knows? I mean, we can't ask Rill right now. Hey, Rill, what do you think about this?
Skull.
See?
I'm gonna touch Rill on the back, and I'm gonna cast light on him. Just in case, like, if he wanders off or like something weird happens to him, we just follow the light, you know?
Or you could just follow the screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, but
And I have an orb floating over me.
I'm just being extra prepared.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. And the extra
right.
sight will give Jerry advantage. Alright, so I'm like, guys, I don't like these plants, and you can see that I'm like getting visually upset about this, as like my hands are like on fire, and I'm just like ready to just like, I really don't like these plants.
As you pull out the fire, they seem to start moving a little fast.
Faster?
Yeah, they seem to like be agitated by the presence of the fire.
Okay, I go up to Ash and I pull his arms and I'm like, dude, then we're just going to keep moving. They're going to do their thing. We're going to do our thing. And then we'll be doing our things in separate places. And eventually, Rill will shut the fuck up.
All right, fine. I just don't
It's
want
not.
to. I just
We will
don't want
feed
grass
Rill
on
to
my
the plant.
plants.
Skull.
That's your concern?
Yes, I hate it when it touches my skin. It's dirty.
It's not touching your skin, it's touching your boots. You know what? We'll argue about this later. Listen. Talk.
Bjorn's not worried about it at all because the only time he ever touched it was when he was herb stomping one of the fungus monsters and it didn't hurt him. So.
Let's just keep going then.
Where are we on the map?
You guys don't know yet. So you guys are working your way through this really dense area, so you're not exactly certain where you are just yet.
That's fair, and he can't tell us even if he has figured it out.
Can I do this to be like we've been here?
So yeah, as you guys move on forward, the vegetation seems to get thicker and thicker the further you go, but it seems to be not interested in you guys as long as there's no fire in the air. They seem to just continue moving a little bit here and there, but not really aggressively.
We should have stayed along the edge.
Yeah, probably, yeah. But we got lost, remember? We didn't know we were over by the edge anymore.
That's true.
So, at this point, you guys come to kind of an opening where you're no longer in a hallway, you're kind of in a room. It opens up. It's about 30 by 50 feet. It's kind of oval in shape. But this room was opened up, and in the center of it, you see these rather interesting flowers. Again, it's rather dark in here, so having flowers in here is a little odd, but you see these vines kind of mound up into a specific spot, and then 3 flowers coming out of each of these pillars that are just standing up. You can assume they're probably stalagmites that have been covered by these vines.
Are they the flowers that attacked us when we first went down to the swamp?
No, those were kind of purple fungus blooms that reacted to any movement.
Can Rill detect anything from these flowers? Like
They
an
see
arcana
them.
detector.
Okay, I brighten up my orb so I can see everything in the room.
Give me a perception check.
Yep, that was my point. 17.
17. As you start to look, you see all around you in the walls are these humanoid figures, just completely motionless, but they appear to be made completely out of this plant material.
We should leave.
You can't say that.
It's called.
Alright, guys, this is some fucked up shit. I feel like those flowers are bad news. And we can either go back or Asher can light it up and we can see what happens.
It reminds me of this play I saw called oh god, what was it called?
You don't know. You lost your memory.
Hold on.
I think we should stay on task, especially down one caster somewhat.
Yeah, that's fair. He can't catch shit.
As Bone continues to scream, all of a sudden you see one of the humanoid figures in the wall.
Annihilation.
Didn't see it.
He said it.
It was a good play.
As he keeps continuing to scream, speak.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
The figure starts to move forward, and Jerry, you now see one ahead of you that also stands up as it starts to walk out of the wall. The vegetation's moving towards you guys.
This is dangerous.
Guys, we
I
gotta
didn't
find
move.
Dutchman situation.
I stayed there. I'm super
we need to
interested
either
in
fight
this.
or we need to get the fuck out of here.
You're interested in the flowers?
Yeah, these humanoids are walking towards me, and it reminds me so much of that play, and that I'm just so curious that I'm not scared.
I grab him and yank him.
At this point, you guys see 6 of these things have come out of the walls.
6?
6.
Can we
Go ahead and
leave?
roll initiative for me.
There it is.
I don't think we were going to get that up.
Oh boy.
11.
14.
Nat 20.
Hell yeah.
6.
I look at Jerry and I say, Jerry, permission to light them up?
And I say, fuck yes.
Asher, you were 14.
But stay within 5 feet of me, just in case.
You got it.
And I say, you have to ask his permission. And I laugh, smirk, and go back to the battle.
I just had to make sure that it was all right.
Like, look,
Bjorn, what'd you
the
have?
druid has to ask the mouse. Like, fireman has to ask me.
I lift up my shield and I make sure I grab the second strap.
There you go. Now you're using your shield, right? Bjorn, what was your roll?
I put it back.
11.
I think 11.
11.
Yeah.
And Rill was 6.
Yeah.
And Jerry, you had 24, right?
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Jerry, you were first as you see these 6 figures slowly moving towards you, definitely in an aggressive stance.
Okay, about how far away are they?
They are 30 feet.
Okay, I chuck my Molotov cocktail at them.
Oh, we do have those.
All right. Hang on, let me get some.
All right. Well, hold on. I got to move up 10 feet to do it. So I move up 10 feet, throw it. Let's see. That's an improvised weapon. So I guess that's just a flat D20 to hit.
Yeah. You can get a feat that allows you to be proficient in that. But I think
That's
that's
fair.
a tavern brawler or something like that.
Okay, that's fair. I just scoot up and I shout, "Blake portals!"
And you miss?
and I rolled a 7, so I probably missed.
Okay, appropriate.
Yeah, you missed.
And then
You
I
throw it, and it hits it just hits the ground as you see the area burst into flames. As the flames start to spread a little bit through this vegetation. It is now. Do you have anything else you wanted to do?
I'll say, yeah, I'm not done. Shit.
Okay.
Calm down.
Well, I'm used to everybody else that literally has maybe one thing that they do each turn, but you have 15, so.
Yeah, I go ahead and scoot back over by Asher. We could say I use my disengage for that, and then I'm still 30 feet from one. So I fire off bolts from the grave.
You wouldn't need to disengage. They weren't close enough for you to need to do that.
Fine. Then whatever. I move over there. I fire
Mainly
off
because
bolts from the grave.
if you did use disengage, that would have eaten up your bonus act.
Well, disengage counts as my cunning action, which still lets me use bolts from the grave.
Okay.
But that only works if I use a cunning action,
I
as opposed
gotcha.
to
No,
a
I
regular
understand why you
bonus
did it.
action. Because that way I can move and still purple drink.
You can purple drink.
All right. Does a 13 hit the closest one?
13 does.
Okay, cool. So even though I couldn't hit it channeling the almighty Blake Bortles,
Oh, I think you channeled him just well.
I think so too. He will take 14 necrotic damage.
All right. So as you go and shoot bolts of the grave at this thing, you see the black necrotic energy start to spread through with cracks of lightning coming off. The thing kind of freezes for a second and then falls to the ground.
Cool.
At that point, you see 2 more come out of the moving towards you guys. Asher, it is your turn.
I think we're getting Zerg Rush.
I look at Jerry and I say, I've been to a Bortles game, and that was hands down the best Bortles interpretation I've ever seen. All right.
But thanks, bud. That's what I was going for.
How far in front of me are they?
Right now they're all about 30 feet from you. You guys are kind of in a central area, so
Okay.
I'm just gonna put them close enough to where you can at least get to one.
All right, I'm gonna move up about 25 feet, and Robbie, I'd like to do Burning Hands, which is a 15-foot cone. Try and like get a bunch of them.
Okay.
I don't know how many that would encompass, but that's my plan.
So they're kind of spread out in a circle around you guys, but you see there are still some in the walls behind the one that's in front of you. Plus, there's a lot of vegetation and stuff like that. As you're walking by, though, when you walk past one of the pillars,
I think it's
DJ?
give me a dex saving throw.
Oh boy. Saving throw, that's +1. That's a 16 plus 1.
16 plus 1. As you walk by one of the flowers, it has kind of a yellowish hue, and once you get near it, you see it shoot out this spray that you just barely are able to dodge, but as you do, you see it hit the ground, and the plants underneath where that hit start to corrode away.
Oh, the plants start to corrode?
Yeah, like everything. It seems as though it's some form of acid.
And it was triggered by me walking by it.
Yes.
Alright. Okay. I'm still angry at these plants. I still don't like them. Have you guys ever like walked in like a really tall like field of grass and like you're wearing shorts and the grass is just like hitting up on your calf, your ankle? I hate that feeling, and so does Dr. Asher. So he is gonna like burning hands, and he doesn't care if he catches everything on fire. He's cool with it. All right, I'm doing it at a second level spell slot, by the way.
Nice.
These guys have to make a DC 14 Dexterity saving throw.
All right.
I don't know how many there were.
Well, some of them were still just stuck in the wall, so the only one of them's going to get a save, but it failed.
13, 16. It's 16 fire damage.
16?
Yeah.
Alright. As you go, like Sasuke, blow out fire, you see this whole area start to catch ablaze. As it starts to envelop this whole area, you see a couple of them stand up out of the wall and they start falling down into the flames. But at the same time, you see two of them over to your left climb out of the walls and start to move towards you guys.
I use the other 5 feet of movement that I have to damn it, I was gonna use my haste thing to take a step back. And I'm going to turn around and yell at the guys, and I said, guys, I have an idea. This thing here, it spits some acid around me. I think if we get near these pillars, it might protect us against these little tree walker things. Like a barrier.
Skull.
Yeah, he just keeps shouting.
And I end my turn. I'm going to go grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Now there are 10 of them. As it comes to their turn,
Oh, fuck. I'll wait.
Yeah, you probably will.
Yeah.
As they go ahead and start moving forward, you see they reach out at you with these like claws. Let's see. So I'm gonna have 2 go for Bjorn, and that is a 16. 16 hit. 14.
Nope.
Asher, I'm gonna have 2 go for you. Does a 15 hit?
Does not.
Does a 21 hit?
Yeah, I'm gonna use Warding Flare.
All right.
I've got one more use of it
All
after
right.
this.
So that does a 7 hit.
It does not.
As you go and shoot off this ward.
I'm gonna say that like my orb just gets really bright. Actually, Robbie, does this thing have eyes? Can it be blinded? Because if it can't be blinded, then I can't use it.
It is not immune to blinding, so
Okay.
yeah, you can blind it.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna have 2 go for you, Rill.
That was me 4.
Does 21 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. That is 4 slashing damage. Second one comes at you. Does a 14 hit?
No.
And 2 are gonna come at you, Jerry.
Not 4.
Does an
So that's
18
2
hit?
left. I cast shield.
All right.
So no.
And does an 8 hit?
Yes. No. I'm kidding.
As you see that happen, the other 2 that just came out of the wall, seem to kind of like be merging into each other as they're growing. But at this point, the fire continues to grow around the room, and it is now Bjorn's turn.
All right.
Alright. So we're not like surrounded yet, are we?
Yes, you are.
We are.
They're
All right.
all of the walls. They're coming out from random places.
So the 2 that are merging together seem like a worthy target. So Bjorn's gonna go after them. They're within range, right?
Yeah, you can get up to them. That'll take all your movement.
That's fine. I'm not gonna withdraw. I will recklessly attack with a battle axe. Natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, and I should also say I'm raging. Okay. So it's okay. 6, 15, 16, 17, 20 damage. 20 battle axe damage.
20.
And I'm gonna go for like where they're merging together. And I assume like the planty parts are like the fibers of them are coming together. I'm gonna go for that. Sever it. Hopefully.
All right. So yeah, as you go and cut into it, you see it's still, merging together, but you've dealt a decent amount of damage to it. It seems like it's probably bloodied as a plant could possibly be. You gonna do anything else?
I will yell at it, and I will say, normally I'm a medium, but today I'll destroy these fucking plants. Just something stupid.
I was hoping for something like I'll be a vegetarian. It was going
it's
down
not
that
too
path
bad.
regardless. But yeah, as you start to say that, you're kind of drowned out by the sound of Rill over there shouting "speak" over and over again. As Rill, it's your turn.
Speak.
Let's go. All right, so I'm going to throw Molotov at the nearest thing.
All right.
Forgot about that.
You'll have to make us more later.
I don't think a 6 hits.
No, it doesn't.
All right, so I can set the room on fire some more.
Yeah, as now at least half of the room is now ablaze.
All right, can I back away, or will that bring about attack of opportunity?
Where you're at, you currently have 2 right on you, so.
All right, that's all I got.
All right. Asher.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry, not Asher, Jerry.
Jerry. Okay.
Nat 20.
So I shoot at the one that Bjorn attacked because that looks like it's going to be the biggest problem. And sometimes, if you just take out the biggest problem, that solves the little problem. Flowers problem. I think the flowers might be controlling some shit, but I kind of want to clear a path to them before we set those bad ones on fire. They're on fire. Yeah, that's fair. So an 18's going to hit.
Yes.
So that merging mass of fibrous vines is going to take 11 damage.
And that's piercing?
Yeah, piercing. 11 piercing damage.
As you see the arrow kind of sink into it, but it doesn't do nearly as much.
Okay, so 5 then. And then, how far am I from that one?
You're within 30 feet of it. You've got
Okay.
2 right on you, though. So you
Okay,
can
well, I'm
disengage.
going to use disengage to slide away from them and go by Asher. Because he got out of range, even though I told him not to. Like, you're
My
supposed
bad.
to stay with me, buddy.
Yeah.
And I give him a little kick when I get over there, like, hey, we talked about this.
You like sidekick his butt. Just like, hey, don't do that.
Fire Genasi are like they're quick to anger and like a little unstable, you know? They like he's I'm trying to role play him like he just goes, you know? But he's also like a thinker. I'm trying to play
So
consistently.
conflicted.
Yeah, you know? It's like there's the wizard that's like calm and collected, but then there's a Fire Genasi that's like quick to anger and just goes, you know?
Right.
I guess he was a Genasi
So basically, as long as
before
you're
it was a
not
wizard.
going, you're all pensive and shit.
As you run
Yeah.
up to him, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
It's because the roof's on fire.
16.
16.
Alright, so you don't catch fire. Sorry, stall.
Well, actually, so as you're running up, you see one of the plants nearby, the flowers that's on those pedestals. One of them lashes out at you as you see a red one lash out with a vine trying to attack you, but you just barely are able to get out of the way.
Cool.
But yeah, you're up next to Asher now.
Okay.
Cool. And once I get there, I fire off my bolts from the grave at the fibrous mass, because that's why I use disengage, because that's my cunning action as opposed to a bonus action. Yeah. Does a 16 hit that? I assume it does.
Yes.
All right, cool. So
Are
that's
you
going to
hitting
be...
the same thing you were attacking before?
Yeah.
Oh, that's over near Bjorn.
Is it still within 30 feet of me?
Yes. It's just
All right.
in the opposite direction.
Oh, then I'm not worried about it. As long as I can still hit it. It looks like it's going to be the bigger problem. 2d6 plus 4 necrotic. It takes 14 necrotic damage.
All right. As you see it, start to kind of shrivel a little bit as it starts to go down.
I hope so. It took 19 for me this turn.
How much damage was that again? 13?
14. Add the 5 from half with resistance to piercing. It took 19.
All right. It is now Asher's turn. Yes, Asher.
So I'm actually going to step back towards
By
this
the way,
Wait, no,
when
it's
that
Bjorn.
happened, when that happened, when you attacked that, 2 more came out of the wall. So now there's 11.
There's a lot of these boys.
Listen to
How many
some
more are
music.
in the wall?
Too many. We should have left.
The entire wall. Like, it's just full of them. You could spend the time to count them if you want.
You
Feels
won't.
like that would take a whole turn.
That's what you're gonna do, Asher.
I'm gonna take out my rod and I'm gonna cast haste on myself. Now when I haste, do I get another action immediately? I think that's how we did it last time.
I actually don't know.
Because I knew I wanted to do that. Just get some double actions up in there. If not, I know exactly what my next spell is going to be.
Choosing a willing creature within range until the spell ends. The target's speed is doubled. Gains a +2 to AC. Advantage on dexterity saving throws. It gains an additional action on each of its turns. The action used on.
That's a lot. Okay. I'll just like keep a log of it.
I don't know. I guess it seems right.
Yeah, it says I get an additional action, which is really all I was concerned about. Alright, so cool. So I have that additional action. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move towards that spire. The one that was spitting the acid.
Right.
Wait, did you tell me not to do that, Jerry?
No, I was saying, like, you're moving away from me. I came over here so I could swap with you in case I needed to.
Ah, dang.
Oh, hey. Just to let you know, when this spell ends, because it does require concentration, so if you were to lose concentration, you lose an action on your next turn. So your next turn, you cannot take an action.
But because wait. So because the spell will end, I won't get like double the actions. Right?
You won't get any actions on the turn that it ends.
I mean, I got +5 to +3.
It's kind of like you get a high and then you have a hard crash at the end.
Okay.
So there's a negative effect to it, to where if at any point you lose your hate, you immediately lose your entire turn. Next.
Yeah, you're on speed, effectively.
Okay.
So just keep in mind that there is a
Alright.
negative effect to it.
Well, let's see. What I want to do is, okay, I'm not going to cast haste. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to save that for some boss level shit. I'm going to get back to back with Jerry, like we're on the cover of like I'm the detective and he's not, type of movie. And
I'm a dog on It's Time Right.
Jerry, what's the
This
plan?
guy. This guy.
What do we do from here, Jerry?
Dude, like, I don't know. We need to figure out what's causing these to spawn and stop.
Skull.
Like, maybe I'm thinking those flowers on those pillars.
Well, let's... How tall is the spire?
The pillars themselves,
Yeah.
they're about waist high. But
Oh.
around this time, you see there's 4 pillars in this room. But around this time, you see the light start to pour in from below, as the flames have now opened up the floor to where you can see the abyss again.
Oh, God.
Guys, we're walking on these plants. We might need to get out of this room.
We fucked up. Jerry.
Yeah, we fucked up bad.
Skull.
Jerry, I think we should run away from the flames. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think we should run from these plants.
All right. I run 30 feet away from the plant, or from the fire.
Are you gonna run towards the exit that was opposite of where you guys entered? Because that is currently your only path.
Yes.
The other exit.
If you haste yourself, would you be able to double dash and move 120 feet?
I would, but then I'd leave you guys way behind.
He wouldn't be able to move 120. He'd be able to move
90?
Oh yeah.
That's still pretty good.
Wait, no, because I could move my movement is doubled, so 60 feet, then action dash, then my second action dash.
But you would get 30
The room's
feet.
only 50
You would
the
use
room's
your
only
action to
50 feet
dash,
across,
which
he
is
said.
another 30, and then you would use your second action to dash, would be another 30. So that's 90.
Yeah, but
But
does my
the
speed
movement's
double?
double.
You're using your action to make the distance that you would normally traverse in one turn.
No, yeah, I do, but my movement speed is also doubled. So I would get 30, 30, and then dash 30, dash 30.
Is that how dash works?
Yeah,
Dude,
dash.
none of this matters.
Yeah, you're
He's
right.
talking
None
about
of this matters. The
Yeah, I
room's
mean,
only
yeah,
50 feet
It's not a
across.
big deal. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Dude,
spend.
the room,
I'm not gonna do it
Robbie
anyways.
said the room was only 50 by 30. We don't need to dash that far.
I move 30 feet, and just for safe measure, I'm going to, and it has a range of 120 feet. I'm going to firebolt the wall that those things are coming out of.
You're gonna fire.
They're coming out of all the walls.
They're coming out of all the walls.
Oh, all the way
Then
around?
he hits one.
Yeah.
I'm going to do
You're
the one
just
that's
gonna-
closest to my friends.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Oh, that's probably 11.
It's a wall. He should
You're
hit a
hitting a
wall.
wall, so you didn't hit one of the boys, but you hit a wall.
Okay, that's fair.
So yeah, as it becomes the vegetation's turn, you see the one that you killed, Jerry, start to reform as it kind of pulls itself back together and start to walk towards you guys again.
That's not good.
As Jerry,
They
you
don't
were
stay
moving
down.
away, right? Or not Jerry? Asher, you were moving away.
Yes.
So you're gonna take attacks of opportunity from the two that were next to you.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Meets it, beats it.
All right, and that hits? It's 20. 6 slashing and 5 slashing.
Ouch. Oh, both of them rolled a 16?
One of them rolled a 16. One of them rolled a 20.
Oh, okay. 6 and 5,
And
gotcha.
The two next to you, Rill, are gonna start merging together. As they seem to be pulling themselves together to make a larger mass. The one next to you, Bjorn, that has started to pull itself back together and get back up, is going to attack you. Yeah, that hits. That's a 23.
You actually attack at advantage.
Oh, that's right. Well, it's a good thing it was an advantage because the other one was a 6. And nat 20, damn.
Ooh!
Oh!
Should have kept my mouth
Another nat
shut.
20, holy shit! Oh, dude, I'm gonna
Thank-
hurt you so bad.
Thank God. Oh my God.
And then I get one more attack. Hopefully it's... Okay, it's not a nat 20, it's... So... 1, 2... 4... 5... 6... 7... 8... Alright, you're gonna take 8, 16, 20 slashing. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I didn't add the extra, so
You didn't add the extra?
27 slashing damage.
Wow. That's 13 damage. Ow.
Yeah,
What the
the
hell?
nat 20s didn't help.
I'm pretty sure the 10 HPs.
Yeah, well, I have only 3 temp HP left, so Robbie just took out a third of my health with that.
Yeah, I'm down. I've got no more temp.
I don't think I can exit without taking attacks of opportunity. Or is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we're bailing.
No, like, was this me taking attacks of opportunity to exit? Or no?
No, that was the thing attacking on its turn.
Wow.
The one next to you, Jerry, is also going to start merging into a larger mass. As
Okay.
it forgoes its turn to continue to grow. And you see 2 more climb out of the walls.
Fuck this room. Guys, if we ever need to level up quickly, this is the room to go to.
Right?
Except we don't get
If
experience.
we ever get to level up on experience, we're coming back here.
Remember when I said that I wanted to stay on task and not go in?
This is our hyperbolic time chamber.
Hypersonic Lion Tamer?
Alright, Bjorn, what do you want to do?
Get the fuck out.
You've got the big boy standing right in front of you.
I
have
should've
no other
cast
option.
Bless on y'all. Damn.
I'm gonna. How far is the door?
Engage and then run, or are you gonna just dash and take the attack of opportunity?
How far is the door?
About, I think, from you about 25 feet.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
30.
Because if I disengage, I won't take the attack of opportunity.
Correct.
All right, I didn't know that anybody could do that. I thought it was like a special ability.
Yeah. Rills just special. Or not Rill, Jerry.
Yeah. So
I will
doors
disengage.
for Bjorn.
I will disengage. I'll just like hold my shield up and like as I turn around, put it on my back so I can't take any damage from behind me and leave this place.
All right, you start booking it as you go and take off towards the exit.
And I have my orb of stasis behind me, strobing, so that if anything tries to hit me like at range, it'll like have to deal with that. We could do that all the time. Yeah, that's it.
Strobe and party.
I'm totally, from now on, it's canon that when Bjorn rages, it's like a red strobe light.
Skull. What are you done?
So I can disengage?
Yeah.
You can.
Okay, so that doesn't count as an action, does it?
No, it is an action.
It is an action.
But you can still take your movement.
Alright, so I disengage and I run to the exit.
All right, you are at the exit now.
So it's just
Jerry.
me, but it's my turn. Okay, so I disengage. How far am I from the door?
You are about 30 feet, I believe.
Alright, cool. I dash to be safe with my cunning action,
Right.
and then on my way by, I fire bolts from the grave at one of those pillar flowers.
Nice.
Because
Okay.
I can do that anyway. So as I'm running by screaming, "Ah!" So let's see if I hit it. "25", so I hit it.
You do.
So that pillar flower. And I hit the one that is as far from me as possible for me to hit.
The furthest away.
Yes.
Okay.
Just in case it explodes or some shit. And it takes 14 purple damage.
It takes 14 purple damage. That's true. Let me see. Give me a perception check real quick.
You want to do
All
it?
right. Is it something I see?
Yes.
Cool. Hello, advantage. Which is good because my first roll was a 9, but my second one is a 21.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, as you go and blast that thing, you see a spell scroll come flying out of it and fall to the ground.
Huh. Okay.
Interesting.
And because it's the furthest away from you, it's about 15 feet from where you are, and you've consumed about probably 10 of your movement so far.
Okay.
So you would have to go back 15 feet.
Okay. Let's see.
You can also cunning action
30.
dash.
He already did that.
Oh, damn.
No, this is my cunning action to dash. So let's see. So I dashed for that. So that would be, so I could go back 15, and then I could effectively just go back, get it, and get back to where I am, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
cool.
then you would have 20 feet left over, so that would get you not quite to the door. You'd be about 5 feet from the door.
Okay, I think I can do that. So I like spin around, scoop up the spell scroll, and book in. I'm like, guys, cover me.
As you do that, give me real quick a dexterity saving throw.
Sure.
You're being attacked by flowers.
I'm being attacked by flowers.
Being attacked by
7.
flowers. 7. All right.
That's not good.
Oof.
As you run by one of the yellow flowers, you feel this liquid come and hit your arm, and as it does, you feel this corrosive pain. As you're going to take
In your hand.
5 acid damage.
How much?
5 acid damage.
Okay.
At the start of each of your turns, So every 6
Ow.
seconds, you're going to take 5 acid damage.
Ouch. Do I have a chance to like constitution this away? Does this count as like disease or poison?
I got some healing
Uh,
to help.
No, there's nothing for Constitution. It's on you.
Okay.
It's eating up your arm.
How long does this go? Does this just go forever?
It doesn't have a limit. It's acid.
Till you fucking die.
Can it be
I guess.
washed off?
The limit does not exist.
Can it be washed off?
It's worth a shot.
Can it be absorbed by earth that is molded around it?
Yeah.
I can't use mild earth.
Wait, do you have
No.
create water?
Yeah. It wouldn't matter. You can use
Water would be a good idea. It sounds pretty good.
I have an alchemy jug. I can pour water out of it.
it. Ah, that's fair.
True.
We'll do that on my next turn when I get over there.
All right. Asher, it's your turn.
Am I the furthest one, like, away?
You are just past the door. You're just inside of it.
Okay, I'm going...
I think Bjorn should use his turn to just come grab me and get me out of the room. Because I'm almost at the door.
I already went.
Can
Yeah,
Right.
Bjorn was
Come
pretty
back
far.
in, grab me, and be like, come on, dude.
I'm gonna prep an action. Can I also prep movement? Wait. How about this? Can I drop my turn in the order? Like, not take my turn now and go before?
What are you wanting to do?
I want to let everyone get behind me, and then I'm gonna, like, firebolt the ground where I am at so it, like, burns their path towards us.
Okay, so you can get into position and then prep a spell to burn.
Well, I still want to, like, use my movement to, like, go away. To run away after I do that, you know? I know I can prep the action for that, but I don't think I can prep movement.
Well, what I'm saying is like, oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
So move like 10 feet back, prepping at the aim at the entrance, and as soon as everyone's past it, fire.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
Sounds like a plan.
You don't have to be right on top of it.
Or,
True,
sorry,
120 feet, yeah. I just gotta be the last one, so that's what I'll... Okay, cool.
All right,
That's my plan.
so that's what you're gonna do. You've got it prepped to where as soon as everybody's passed, you go ahead and pull the trigger.
Yes.
All right. It's the vegetation's turn. As you see them starting to move forward, but the place is starting to be consumed in fire completely, as most of them are starting to catch fire at this point, but you see a couple of them starting to lumber towards you as two of the big boys are making their way. Both of them managed to get pretty close to you guys. They're about 10 feet away, so they're just out of range to where they can't attack you. Bjorn, they seem to move a lot slower.
So I can grab well, I forgot your character's name. Jerry. And I can grab him and get us both out of harm's way in my turn, right?
Yes,
I'll do that.
because he's only like 5 feet away from you, I think.
Yeah, and I'm the only one still in the room.
Alright. I'll
Because
just
it's awesome. We lose.
Yeah, you can literally just turn around and grab him.
baddest loot.
I'll grab him and I'll make a pun about how he's died so many times, and I'll just say dead weight as I grab him. Bring him out there.
Nice.
I'm not even mad. That's funny.
Skull, 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 skull.
Yeah, it's Scald's turn.
It's like when you see your friend laughing in Spanish on Facebook, but he laughs with Scald instead of Jaws.
I said,
What are you
just
gonna do?
move past Asher. That's all you need to do on your turn.
All right, so I back up behind Asher. And I pull out my alchemy jug and prep it with water.
All right.
I mean, you
Prep
could
that.
just pour it on me. You just walk over me and pour it on me.
Yeah, I do that. I pour it on his acid.
So Jerry, it's your turn. At the beginning of your turn, you take 4 points of damage instead of 5.
That's better.
It's
not great.
exponential.
Okay, let me see what I've got. Let's see, Molotov cocktail won't work. Blink for supplies won't work. Blink dog fang won't work. Croissant won't work.
I don't know, man.
You never know.
You should laugh like a Frenchman.
Yes, if I am using the croissant or the Frenchman, I go, oui, baguette.
It's a shame you don't have any string in there. That'd probably help.
Probably.
Oh no, I have more string.
He did.
I do have my water skin though. So I pour some water from my water skin onto the acid, trying to just rinse it off.
I can pour 8 gallons of water.
Well, then you can fill up my water.
So yeah, you do that. And do you want to do anything else, or are you just riding on your Bjorn?
I'm just riding Bjorn. I offer him some cheese.
As Bjorn,
I
you
like
see some
that.
cheese come down.
I just I assume it's like put in front of me, like his hand is out in front of my mouth.
Yeah.
I just fucking eat it, just dig in as I'm running.
And I'm like, good horse.
Yoda.
All right, Asher, you're up. Oh, you already cast that spell, and what happened? Yeah. So as you cast it, the entrance to this area catches a blaze as you see the area is completely closed off with flames. And now it is your turn. So what do you want to do?
Everyone's behind me. We're good to go.
Yep.
I yeet out of there.
All right, get out of there.
Yeet.
I was wondering
Sure.
when that was going to happen. Yes.
Yeah,
I love it.
I'll do that if you want. I'll grapple launch you into it.
Yeah.
I'll just hang down. All right, we take off. We leave. We're out of there.
Yeah, you guys are out of there. As you guys look back, you see the giant masses of vegetation trying to walk through the flames, but as they do, they seem to fall over and die. And now you just see a massive light coming through. But as you guys continue on and make your way to safety, you see the area start to open up a little bit more as you are starting to come out of this vegetation, and it starts to open back up to the same scene you had before, with these trees with a small pathway leading forward, and on either side you can see down into the abyss again. You're out of the maze. As let's see, where does that put you guys?
Can we see the rim?
We're like there.
I would hope so.
You guys are there.
Whoa.
Okay.
It's a lot more than I thought. Okay, cool.
Not like over here.
No, not quite. So
That's not terrible, though.
Bjorn looks at his wrist, and he goes like, "It's getting late." He doesn't have to watch it, but
Just look at your wrist.
he doesn't have a watch. He just looks at it. It's getting late.
I look at my Phalanx watch, and what time is it, Robbie?
it's game time.
Actually, it's not Phalanx. It's Gnomelex.
Your Gnomelex.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, as you look at your Gnomelex, which Jerry, you remember that this was actually a counterfeit that you sold him, so it isn't a real one. Yeah, as you look at your Gnomelex, you see the time is about
4:20.
30.
How much?
4:30.
Okay.
Missed it.
Did you say 420?
Yeah.
Curtis, were you going to show us something earlier?
Oh yeah, I was gonna show you guys what I'm doing.
It just doesn't have a key. It's just N-O-M-E. And it doesn't have a C.
Hang on. Let me turn on my flashlight so you can see it. We have to do Star Wars caricatures of ourselves.
Oh shit.
Nice.
That's
I like
awesome.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Looks just
I'm a
like
clone commander, bro.
Damn, that's cool.
Very
Yeah,
good.
that's awesome.
So while Asher's looking at his watch, I look like I'm looking at a watch, but I'm really just sniffing my arm. This is kind of good, guys.
Oh, yeah, so with that, the next time around, you only took 3 points of damage, or no, 2, because I'm assuming that Rill's going to pour on you. And then the next time around, you would take no damage. So you ended up taking 2 more points.
Okay, guys, I need to rest. I'm under half HP.
I can't heal you.
I'm gonna cast healing. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Jerry.
Okay, cool. What do I get?
Let's see, 1d8 plus 3. You get 6 HP back.
I'll take.
I could do the rest too. I got hit pretty hard, and I feel like I can only get angry like one more time today.
Is this stone about to crack?
Let's go.
Oh shit, Robbie! I forgot to use Stone's Endurance. Can I retroactively?
What would it do for you?
It would have helped me negate some of the damage I took. It's my raging beat right for a long rest.
I don't remember any of the damage I did, so I don't know.
Well, I took.
You have what?
If you can remember it and calculate
I took
it out,
13 damage from the big hit. I remember that.
It's like because you critted on him twice in one turn. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took 13 damage from that total hit. So do you mind if I roll to try to avoid some of that?
Sure.
Sweet, thank you. 1d12 plus 3. Hey, I absorbed 11 of it. Sweet.
Nice.
Nice.
I feel better now.
Oh. What do you want to do? Actually, give me a what is it? Survival check.
Has it been enough time for me to do a Constitution check to see if I can get out of this?
It has been about it's only been a few hours, probably about 3 or 4 hours. So I'd say it's not quite time. You got another 3 hours to get.
I rolled a skull.
All right. So as you guys move into the next section, you see an area where the trees kind of form around to make a natural cave. It's just a small room that seems to be sheltered. So if you guys wanted to post up there, this seems like a safe place.
Oh, to hang out. That's cool, yeah.
Yes.
I thought you meant to explore more. I was like, no, absolutely not.
No, it's not good for us.
Yeah, it just looks like a small cave, something to stay in. But it's made out of vegetation. Which none of it's moving, by the way.
Oh, good to know.
What do you guys say? You want to up here for the night?
I think that's a good idea. Let's go.
I would love to, but isn't it just it's 4:30?
Yeah, so what I'll do, since normally you would take an 8-hour rest, and then, continue going, there's 2 hours before you would even need to bother. 4 hours before you even need to bother. What I can do is let you guys do one of 3 things. You can either hunt and try and get food. You can try to explore the local area, so you can check one of the 5 squares around you guys that you haven't explored yet, or you can try and gather resources, so that would give you material, various types.
Hunting.
I've got 7 days around.
You said gather materials for what, Robbie?
Whatever, it could be stuff that you find buried in the rocks and the rubble. There's various pieces of ruin around here, so you could go and try and find some stuff in there, or you can just, get some wood and shit like that.
All right.
Vinny, don't bring up on the mic.
Don't what?
Don't bring up on the mic.
Yeah, you're.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Too good. My bad. I would like to either study the plants or check out the ruins.
Okay, cool. Do you guys want to do that, or do you want to continue pushing on and try and get a little bit deeper?
Oh, I mean, I'd like to continue pushing on too, if that's an option.
I'm fine pushing on if we don't go exploring anything else. If we just travel, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, at this point, we either need to rest or just keep going straight to where we need to go.
How
I think we
long
should
do you guys
go a
want to
little
go
further.
till? What time do you want to stop?
Tonight,
Nightfall.
10:30. Wait, are we saying?
I'm not
saying?
saying in real life. I'm asking
Oh,
in game.
Yeah, I'm cool till 10:30.
I'm actually going to wrap it up in just a few minutes. I'm asking about how long you, as your characters, want to play.
Oh,
Well, we're not doing it at night, so once
Probably like
it
10.
starts to get, like sundown, like we need to find somewhere to post up.
That's fair.
So sundown's going to be, what time would that be? Around like 7:30ish. So that gives you guys about 3 hours before it would be getting darker. It doesn't necessarily mean that you'd have to stop. You could keep going, but at that point you wouldn't have the light.
We can probably get like 3 hours.
wait, does Rills still have light cast on him? How long does that last? Oh, it lasts an hour.
Well, good thing we didn't lose it.
Yeah.
It's gone.
So how late do you guys plan on going until you hunker down for the night?
Is
Probably.
sundown at 8?
7:30.
Probably like 7. Then we can set up camp while there's still light.
True.
Okay.
That's a good call.
So in that case, give me 5 more rolls, and that will be 30 minutes for each half mile you guys go.
Okay, so before that, can Rill like tie something around his face so he stops screaming?
Let's just
Yeah,
say
you
Jerry
can put
did that.
basically put a gag ball in your mouth.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
Never mind,
Jerry
that's
has one.
No, that's more Asher's thing. In fact, I reach over into his back.
Yeah, you reach into your bag and pull out a gag ball that says Asher on it.
Nice. I'm gonna do that.
16, 20, 24,
Nice.
10, 13.
All right. So let's see.
Yes, physical!
Yeah.
I didn't get to see. Oh, nice. That's awesome.
That's real at the moment. Oh my god. Guys, I made jalapeno poppers earlier and I just touched my eyes.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Hey, it could be worse. They seem to.
They
After a tear gas chamber.
Based on a true story.
All right. So there's a split in the path right here. You guys may see. Which way would you want to move at that point? You want to go northeast or southeast?
I
I'm good
say
with that.
northeast because it's closer to the rim.
Works for me.
Skull.
Try to stick close to the rim.
But southeast is closer to the place we're getting.
Barely at this point. We're almost due west.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. With the heck, it's not going to matter that much.
All
Yeah,
right.
true.
So let's see.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4. As you come to this next spot, you see it curve back this way.
That's like a difference of 1 hex. Wait, it curves that way.
Okay, I don't want to do that one.
Skull doubles back.
Oops.
Wait,
What am I doing?
wait.
Oh no.
At this point, we have 22 hours of walking until we get there. If we go in a perfectly straight line,
And if we can even do that.
yeah, which we can't. This is insane.
This gets you to about 7:30. Oops, it's not that. Yeah, this gets you about 7:30 when you guys get to this point here.
Okay.
Okay, so let's post
The
that.
sun's just now starting to go down. You've got it figured out to this point here.
Sun's getting real low.
Hey, big guy. I mean, Skull.
Why not both?
But all right. So what do you guys want to do?
Skull.
Sorry, I'm putting a custom item in my inventory called Asher's Sexy Fun Time Goodies.
I say we make camp. Go to sleep.
I like make a little like mound of dirt and I create fire on it.
Do you guys want to stay there, or do you want to go back 2 miles to where that one place is? It's probably a waste of time, but
Yeah, it's a waste of time.
Yeah, if we were like a mile away, sure.
Yeah, we'll just chill right there. I'm gonna spend an hour to cast alarm as a ritual.
okay. And do you guys want to do anything else? Do some hunting?
I'm going to pray over my axe, and I'm going to try to focus on stasis with my orb again. Try to figure out what the hell my bonus from stasis is.
Yeah, like I think I'm gonna like separate myself from everybody and like try to connect with not Sasis, Ekris. Because I'm still jealous of Rill.
So yeah, I mean, as both of you guys, you spend your first hour casting your ritual, and then both of you go and sit down to try and tap into your spell of God, and both of you seem to be not receive any response. So you spend some time kind of praying and trying to contact, but nothing seems to come back.
Can I have a proficiency in religion. It was like a kind of a study of his, of mine. Can I, like, kind of try to surmise why? Why I'm not getting a response?
I mean, the reason why wouldn't necessarily be a religious reason. I mean, gods have lives. You can't just be like, oh, I know lore about this god, so I know what he's doing right now.
All right, I thought I had more of a personal connection with him. Just like all I did was speak celestial to a rock, and he came to me. So I thought it's fine if it's not. That's just what I thought.
Yeah, not. I mean, I'm trying to think of a way to.
It's cool.
justify it,
It's fine.
but, yeah. Do you guys want to do anything else?
I try and connect with Jerry Prime. Just check
You're
on
not.
and
No, and my creator is Von Druid, but he's not my god either.
you go and like sit there, and I mean, you can sense the energy that you feel from that weird connection that you saw, but beyond just like your aura around you, you don't feel anything, so you can't get a connection with it.
That's cool. I'm really just trying to check to make sure he's still there.
I gotcha.
Well, by the way, do you guys remember when it was like 2 months in, and I finally realized Jerry Riggins? I finally got that.
Yeah.
The other day,
Yeah.
I finally realized Asher Kellum is Ash Ketchum.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to it. I didn't I paid it no mind. I was like, wait a minute.
I think you're the first one to bring it up, but yep, that was the idea.
No, but you brought it up in one of the first sessions.
Oh, yeah.
I do remember you saying it. That's why I just never said
I must not have been listening.
That was the inspiration. And what's real?
Can Rill try to break out of the madness now?
What's that?
Can Rill try to break out of the madness now?
Yeah, after a few more hours pass, you can go ahead and try and break out of your madness. Give me a, what was it, a Constitution save?
I vote if he doesn't break out, he takes first watch.
I'm just gonna scream the whole time.
Exactly.
I vote if he doesn't break out, the word changes to fuck, and he's just Gerald, and he just says fuck all the time.
I like make some chamomile tea and like give him something to try to calm him down.
Alright, so screw all you. I rolled an 18.
All right.
The chamomile helped. I knew it would.
As you are now out of the madness, it has subsided and you are back to normal.
But what if you just keep saying speak just to fuck with us?
he also
he's a Vedalken. A Vedalken wouldn't do that.
He also now knows that Bjorn speaks Celestial. He knows now for sure. But Bjorn doesn't know he doesn't. That's his knowledge to do what he will with.
Yeah, what I was hoping for was you would fail again, because then I get to re-roll on the table and you get a this.
Can you roll anyway, just so we'd see what it would be?
Yeah, I want to know what else I would have had.
Okay. I'm down with it.
Like,
How
what are
many
the options?
are there?
You gotta remember what page that was on. Magic, Madness, 2d8. Here we go. Alright, so D100 would give
There's so
you
many options.
the 54. So the character becomes attached to a lucky charm, such as a person or object, and has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws while more than 30 feet away from it.
So hopefully it would be wheels.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Would
Yeah,
he
that
still
wouldn't
be
have been a
stuck
great
saying
one, but oh well. So yeah, you guys go ahead and set up for the night. Let me roll to see if anything happens.
Long rest.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so you won't have to sleep. I'm gonna heal Jerry.
Well, no, I use shield. I need to at least take a short rest.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and heal me, and then I'll just short rest and be up all night. Because the only thing I need to regenerate is shield. If you heal me. If you heal me and then take a long
Over my
rest, then it's not a
forehead.
big deal. Huh?
Huh.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds. That's what he needs.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
As
That's
you
actually
guys
pretty
go
good
and
idea.
set up for the first night, you
Wow,
see
perfect.
a small group of flying monkeys start
No,
to
no.
fly through the trees around you guys. Who was up on their first?
Well, let's say I took a short rest while he was doing his ritual to cast alarm.
Like while we were prepping to go to while we were prepping.
Like while everyone else is prepping, I went ahead and took my short rest. So
Okay.
Rill heals me, and now I'm just up all night. I got watch.
Okay, so when you see these flying monkeys, what do you want?
Well, I mean, are they flying at me?
Yeah, the fire was
they
put
seem
out
to be
when we went
flying
to bed.
around you guys.
So they're scoping us out. I wake up Rill, and I'm like, dude, talk to those. Figure out what's going on.
I called out to the flying monkeys and asked if the Wicked Witch is nearby.
And then I wake up Bjorn and Asher, and I'm like, dude. So, do I get to be the Tin Man or what? Now that-
As
Did he need, which one needed a brain?
as you ask if they
That's
okay.
you.
Bro.
Oh, Scarecrow, yeah, that's right.
I think that's Bjorn.
If anything, Bjorn should be the Tin Man. He's a fucking rock.
Then I guess I'm the Cowardly Lion.
No.
and Rill is Dorothy.
Rill would be the lion because he's a druid. You would be the scare.
So I'm Dorothy? You know what? I'm good with this. I'm Dorothy.
Okay, cool.
Real, as you call out to them, they start to throw feces at you. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
So, is Wheels Toto in this situation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But not Toto the dog.
The band, yeah. Of course.
Doing their cover in Weezer's hashtag Nat 20.
So as As
So I
Stitch
grab
is
some of the
at
pieces
you.
that's coming in, and I redirect it and throw it back at one.
So yeah, you catch feces and then you throw it back at them. Give me a attack throw.
Oh boy.
At this point, Jerry and Wheels are now eating cheese. Watching this. I'm glad I came up. I rolled an 18.
That hits. As you go and smack one of them right in the face with the feces that you caught.
Can I shoot
And-
one with my?
With that, they all fly away.
Roll this shit.
Real saves the day by throwing shit.
I wash off my hands with my jug.
All right. And the next 4 hours pass uneventfully. So you guys can go ahead and get your full rest in. And I think we are good. So I'm going to call it there. But yeah. You guys are like almost halfway there.
Yeah.
Almost halfway to level 4. It's been like 2 months.
Well, how many sessions have we actually played with you guys? I think like 3 sessions. Yeah,
We
this
missed-
is the third.
Well,
We've
there
had a lot of breaks and a lot of one-offs.
Yeah.
There was the Bandit Cave. Yeah, this is our 4th session at level 3.
Odiug, a short one, this one, and then one before the short one.
Yeah, we had the Odia, the one where we ended up in the cave full of the Chaos Potion. We
Right.
had getting to the edge of the rat trap, and we had that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, not too
Only
long.
4
but
more to go.
Not long at all. Yeah, there you go. It'll take you 4 more sessions to get over to that red dot. It's set in stone. Thank you for saying that, because now I'm holding you to it.
4 sessions.
Poor Rob, you didn't get
Hey, I'm not gonna be able to play for like a month, guys. So just go on without me. And then,
Yeah, we'll let you know when we get there.
yeah.
Shit. Alright, guys. I will see you next week.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah.
Probably Thursday. We'll see.
See you next Thursday.
All right.
Alright, guys.
UNT. Later.